Come on in.
Rest assured, Miss Open is fire. Daily categories lifting you higher. Pull up, jump out, open the door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news with traffic jams, it's true. Join the ride, make it do what it do. Opinionated news is here for you. Hot topics dropping, always something new. Stop by the station, speak your mind. Become a traffic jam and leave the noise behind. Opinionated news is the place to be. Hot topics firing, come and join me. I'm Miss Open, ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard. Let's jam this traffic and spread the word.
Hey, Mel.
Discussion's top tier, put your clutch in
I'm
gear.
just trying to get some people
I'm
in.
dropping the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Yeah. Opinionated news is here.
Hey, Vibes.
So keep beat, now get
My
out the
voice.
way. Remember, Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like and subscribe to become a
Come on in,
traffic
y'all.
jam.
Man, there ain't that many people.
Daily categories lifting you higher. Pull up, jump out, open the door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news for traffic jams is true. Join the ride, make it do what it do. Opinionated news is here for you. Hot topics dropping, always something new. I miss Open, ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard.
Hey,
Let's
Malika.
jam this traffic and spread the word. Discussion's top tier, put your clutch in gear. Buckle up, I'm driving the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Opinionated news is here to stay. So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember, Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like
Thank you all. Come on in. All right, I just want to try to get some people in. Y'all know I like a little music. Let me get y'all over here. I'm trying to get y'all over here. But I thank y'all. I didn't schedule this live. I'm trying to test my theory to see if I gain more traffic by not scheduling my live, or do I get traffic from scheduling them. And I'm also testing the not without the subscribers on too. So I'm just doing a little test tonight. And Miss Open a little tired. Y'all can tell I look tired. I ain't doing it. I'm tired. It was gloomy today here. And whenever it's gloomy, my mood be off. It was a little rainy too. But I want thank y'all for being here. Malika, Mel's, Vibes Queen. Let me see. Oh, it's a couple more people joining. I'm just trying to get myself, but let me get myself together and welcome everyone. For those that have never been here before, I am Miss Open. You can come in as we're always open. You're here at Opinionated News, where the you is always for you. And tonight, you're tuned in to the OR segment. Open reviews everything. Can I be a mod, please? I do not know you, Bryson. Hello, welcome. Welcome. Could you double tap your screen to like the video? And I'm sorry, unfortunately, you will not be able to be a moderator. I don't know you. But if you come on and subscribe, get to know me and the ladies that are here and some of the gentlemen, who knows where the future may lead you, Bryson. But I thank you for coming in here tonight. I appreciate you. And if anyone in the bushes, y'all come on out. We're going to be discussing tonight baby Shirley. And we're also going to be talking about Peach McIntyre Twins. We're not talking about the twins. We're going to be talking about the grown people that are talking about Peach McIntyre Twins. And then I didn't do my research on the next thing I want to talk about, which is my boy Todd Chrisley might be getting out of jail. Y'all might not know who he is or whatever, but I want to see if y'all do know who he is. So we're just going to review some of that stuff tonight. Thank you. You say this will be a successful live stream, speaking it into existence. Thank you so much, Vibes Queen. Thank you. I appreciate you all. I'm trying to read both of them, make sure I ain't missing nothing, because I noticed last night my laptop was playing with me. Yeah, I check in with my girl. You know, I like me some Peach. She in my algorithm. And, she basically just been dropping shorts. And I guess we'll start with her, because I really don't have much to say about Peach. That's my girl. I like her. And it seems like no matter what she do online, somebody got something to say. But I don't appreciate all the grown... Hey, Bobby. Welcome. I don't personally appreciate all the grown people picking at the features of the twins. I've seen so many videos circulating today. I was watching he popped up in my algorithm, some guy. I don't know what his name was. But right before I got ready to come live, maybe about 30 minutes ago, he may still be live. He was holding the panel saying something about Peach and the twins, and he had a call-in type of panel, and people were on there literally dragging them babies and saying Karma is a bitch, and that's what Peachy is. Trying to say she was talking about people while she was pregnant with her twins, and now her twins then came out funny looking. I think they're beautiful babies, and I just don't like when grown folk, be. I don't even like when people pick anybody picking on anybody. That ain't my thing. To each his own. But they don't have no right. Ain't nothing to me. Nothing's wrong with the twins. They came out premature. They were born December 24th, 2024. And baby A and baby B, we don't have their names yet, but people up here making up names for them. Peach ain't never identified her baby's name. She still call them A and B. But baby A was a little stronger than baby B. So baby A left the hospital first, maybe after 30-something days. Baby B stayed in the hospital until about 50, 60-something days. And at the end of the day, they're, growing differently. But they're trying to say the babies aren't cute. They're trying, these are precious babies we're dealing with here. Precious little babies. And I just don't like the fact that grown folk is out here speaking on little babies that's innocent. Yes, like, but if you go look at her now, she posted a video, maybe, not a video, it was a short, maybe last week, of the twins. She was trying to clean out her closet. She had both the twins in walkers. And that's the whole nothing. All her kids got everything they need. Hey, Rod, welcome. Both the twins got their own walkers, their own strollers, their own bathtubs. I've seen it all. You understand? Why are y'all so focused on this lady? This lady has 9 children. Regardless of her man cheat or not, and she come out here and expose him for cheat, this lady is taking care of 9 children and doing a damn good job. She had posted a short. I'm quite sure I seen it like a month ago where Wood, it must have been Wood's birthday or something. He went to Vegas, and she was a little behind in her content. Well, she finally catching up on her content to post, but she was in the hospital. Little Amazing was in the hospital. 5-year-old Amazing. Wood happened to go out of town that day. The baby had to be admitted to the hospital. Peach don't have nobody else help to her own choice. You understand? But at the end of the day, they she was in there with all 9 of her babies. Two of the twins, one of them screaming, Gorgeous walking around trying to hold another one, McIntyre over there helping, everybody being a family. And y'all out here talking about this lady kids. I don't like that. Y'all too grown. Everybody on this app is grown. And I mean, these were grown women. These were not no little young kids. Now they saying that Facebook and not Facebook, TikTok and Instagram ate the kids. I mean, and TikTok and Instagram ate the twins a lot. I don't follow her on those platforms. I only follow her here. And so I don't know what different content she posts. But at the end of the day, those are cute, precious babies. And at the end of the day, they don't deserve nothing, Like I even heard Pancake Lady today. I went and watched her live. She loved to follow Peach. And I went, not her live, her video. And, she was making fun, saying, well, y'all don't know what type of yeast them babies was living in and da-da-da. But as she was sort of saying, don't be talking about the kids. But she was putting some, comedic flair in there that was a little shade towards Peach. At the end of the day, this lady has bred 9 children. Whether they was cut out, pushed out, whatever. You understand? And probably would have still been breeding more. And, they right here saying she pregnant again. That ain't none of our business. If she want to have 15 million kids, that's on her. At the end of the day, as grown people, we're supposed to be leaders of this world, with the next generation. I've never watched my mother and her friends ever sit around and talk about children. You understand? Now, granted, kids wasn't allowed in grown folks' conversations back then, and being in the room with grown folk. At the end of the day, Pancake Lady did it. Boo, the Pancake Lady. Yeah, I see y'all. And I see some more comments. I see your comment up there. You say, I think they're cute. Preemies have their own little look. And that's what, now, Pancake Lady did say that they would grow into their futures and da-da-da. But at the end of I think they're precious now. I don't care what they look like. At the end of the day, they're innocent babies. You know what I'm saying? They had to fight for their life to be here. Once they got out that womb early, them babies was out over there fighting, and she was being a good mama. Like even Pancake Lady talking about the breast milk she was sending them. Do you know how many mamas can't even make the milk? How many mamas don't even care? This lady had 7 other kids at home, but yet she still pumped that milk every day, made it to that hospital all 50 days and 60 or 70, how many other days the babies was there. You know what I'm saying? Once she was discharged, she was there. And she's still there, and she's taking care of her kids. And it's a shame that all these grown people around here picking on them babies. And that just hurt my whole heart. And y'all know I'm a Peach supporter. I am a Peach patcher. And for those people out there that don't like Peach, that's on y'all. At the end of the day, you know, Peach don't have to have a relationship with her mama if she don't want to. Y'all can't make that lady do anything she don't want to. She don't have to leave her husband if she don't want to. She don't have to make her husband get a job if he don't want to get a job. She don't have to do none of the stuff. All she has to do is live her life, take care of her beautiful 9 blessings that she was blessed with, you know, because she'll do a good job. It's the difference if these babies was being neglected, not being fed, you know, not going to the hospital to make sure that they're okay. Because her son could have told her something was wrong, and she could have been stressed out dealing with the other 8 kids, and was like, "Oh, you'll be okay. Go lay down." And something could have happened to the baby. You know, she got herself up, got all her children up out of there, and took to him to go see what was wrong with him. With the daddy gone, no mama to help her, no sister, no nanny, no friend. That lady get out there and do what she got to do. Yes, thank you so much. If you all don't mind, please, those that are coming in and out, double tap the screen to like this video to push me out in the algorithm if you don't mind. And I'm Miss Open. If you're in the bushes and you've never seen who I am, I'm Miss Open. You're here at Opinionated News. And you can come on in and become a traffic jammer. I don't think y'all can see my little light. Okay, y'all can come become a traffic jammer by subscribing today. And that would be greatly appreciated. But at the end of the day, that's pretty much all I wanted to say about Peach or whatever. I want to get into Miss Shirley and her mama. So, of course, we talked about Miss Shirley last week. Miss Shirley is the little 3-4-year-old little girl, boots on the ground. And she been out here putting her boots on the ground, performing in front of grown events. Now, rumor was, and I even said it last week, that little Miss Shirley had an OnlyFans. Her mama cleared some stuff up, and we're going to listen to what her mama got to say. I got it. You won't be able to see anything, but you'll hear it through the background in just a moment. Let me get my volume up, too, so y'all will be able to hear it clearly. We're going to hear a little bit of what she got to say. And then we're also going to hear about the person that admitted to calling CPS on Miss Shirley. But let me tell you why he say he called CPS on Miss Shirley before we start listening to anything. You know, he said he already was concerned for Miss Shirley when Miss Shirley was out here dancing, twerking. Hi, Fifi, welcome. You can be. Thank you. I appreciate the support. In the bushes, out the bushes, in and out. Miss Open is thankful. I appreciate you. And I did see that you subscribed today, and I thank you so much. Now, at the end of the day, he said he was already afraid for Miss Shirley, for her dressing the way they dressing her and performing in front of all these grown men and doing all this stuff. But he said the reason what made him call CPS was they made a little video. I'm not sure if I found it on Facebook, but I'm not sure if it was circulating in TikTok or wherever her platform is. But Miss Shirley made a video of her putting on her red dress, y'all. I wish I could show y'all, and I probably could but I don't want to do all that. I'm tired right now, to be honest. I just wanted to come out and give some information and be here today. But Miss Shirley did the slip on your red dress. They had her on. Now, the dress was, obviously, the stuff was her mama's shoes. You can tell it was big stuff, or somebody in the house shoes. Somebody big dress, and she had on a wig. But he said that's what prompted him to call CPS. And we're going to hear this from his own mouth in just a moment. But we're going to hear what Miss Shirley mama. Now, this has been circulating the internet, y'all. Some of y'all probably already heard. It's been out here for 3, 4, 5 days. But y'all know I just like to stay on topic and do what I do when I do it. Oh, I know Miss Shirley mama video didn't go nowhere. Oh, here it go. Uh-oh. My laptop doing some crazy stuff. Y'all, give me a moment. Give me one moment. And we're going to hear exactly what Miss Shirley mama had to say. Because she said people basically need to mind their business. And hold on. Where did it go? I'm trying to scroll. All right, here we go. I got to start it. I got to push it back. Oh, Lord. Bear with me. For those that are in the bushes right now, I'm just trying to get a video of little Miss Shirley mama saying what she got to say, trying to clear her name and saying that basically, you know, her baby ain't doing nothing wrong. She a good mama and all this stuff. Oh, I wish y'all can see that little dress Miss Shirley got on. And I'm not going to tell y'all no stories and say I'm going to make a video because I'll be telling y'all some lies today. But my little video went away. I might have to refresh and find it because it was a 26-minute video, but this one is only a minute, and that one went long enough. I wanted y'all to hear exactly how she was going off. But I guess we'll hear this one right here. Here we go.
and I know they see about her. Her grandma can vouch for that. My baby is always with her mama because she loves her mama.
This ain't the one I wanted. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to find the one I wanted.
Y'all gotta stop being like this, man. Like, I just don't fuck. Y'all don't even know me. Like, that's why I tell people all the time, whatever you doing, be careful, watch your surroundings. You never know who is out to get you. These motherfuckers will hate you just because your elevation. They'll hate you just because the fame over your life. Like,
You say Miss Shirley's mama can kick rock, Fifi? Yes, she can. She really can. I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention, y'all. I'm trying to see the video,
like, man,
being nosy.
So sad.
But I want y'all to hear it.
I want to cry, but I can't even motherfucking cry.
She want to cry because she put her baby on the internet. And now people call it CPS.
Living life, enjoying life, shit that I've been done. We've been doing it. My baby been viral before, boots on the ground, like she been viral. That red dress that y'all talking about. Y'all worry about that one video. Y'all to pull that shit up way from 2 years ago. Johnny Gill, that's Johnny Gill. Y'all can't tell me
Thank
that
you, Mike.
Motherfuckers ain't said, my mama ain't let me do this.
12 days ain't came up yet, Mike.
Dressed up as a little girl. That's why your ass bitter now.
Okay, I'm going to pause that.
That's why you motherfucking bitter now. That's why all you motherfuckers got something to say about Miss Shirley. My baby gonna...
Okay, we're going to pause that right now about how she just really ranting and going off on the internet because people are upset. Man, them 12 days need to hurry up. I just had a trigger moment. Oh, Lord. Y'all welcome, Mike. We might have to unmod him until he come back as a real name. As you can come back as Stroll Metaverse. Come back as anything. No, I'm okay. I'm just joking. But as y'all hear, like, she going off on the internet because people are, when you put yourself out here on the internet, whether it's yourself, your children, whatever, you have to be able to take the backlash. Now, she don't believe CPS should have been called on her. Like she said, they've been viral before the boots on the ground. Well, maybe y'all were, but maybe she was doing age-appropriate things then, and it wasn't drawing so much attention. But I want y'all to really hear why the man say he had called CPS on Miss Shirley. Now, his name was, I forgot his name, but he didn't mind admitting that he was the one that did it. And it's only a minute video, so we're just going to listen to him real quick. If I can get my volume to act right.
Shirley mama. Guilty. I didn't know her mama was going to get on live crashing out afterwards. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. On my mama, I ain't never had this many people mad at me at one time in my life. I'm not even going to lie. I was already scared for the little girl while she was doing boots on the ground, goddammit. But then I saw that little Johnny Gill put on your red dress and your high heel videos. And nah, man, I picked up my phone immediately. It's one thing about us talking about this shit every day, but I feel like somebody had to take action. I mean, it ain't really that bad either. If CPS find out it ain't no case, they gonna drop the case. But if they find that it is a case, then maybe I did do the right thing. One day, Miss Shirley gonna find this video and she gonna thank me one day. She had that little girl putting her boots on the ground, goddamn, and I put my foot down. And don't judge me either, man. I was just looking out. Shit, if anything would have happened to that little girl and all of us grown-ups was just sitting there watching it, didn't say shit, goddamn it.
All right. That's all he basically, it was more to what he was saying. That's the only thing, but like he said, and I see you, Raquel, what you said. I saw some of her videos. Yeah, nah, I don't like it. Thank you, Mike D, for coming back in for who you are. I appreciate you. You say these women always exploiting their kids for views. Yes, they are. Yes, they are, Mike. Like, at the end of the day, my baby was extra beautiful. She wanted to do the pageant world and all that. And that's something she wanted to do. You know, Toddlers and Tiaras was out then and all that stuff. And I took her, but my baby always was dressed appropriately. I didn't try to explore her on social media. We only posted the day of the pageant. You know, and not saying that everybody can't do fame off their children or do whatever. I wasn't doing it for me. I was doing it because that's what my baby wanted. You know what I'm saying? When she said she didn't want to do it no more, we got the hell up out of it. Why? Because I was happy as fuck. It was costing me a lot of money to do them pageants and put her in all this stuff, but we did it. But at the end of the day, I would never sexualize my child for money or for laughs or for clicks, views, or anything like that. And my daughter 15, you know, and still at 15, my baby would not be out here putting her boots on the ground like that, shaking in front of grown men and flipping fans and all that. She better put her boots in the books. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord, I'm glad I put my charge over here. We're going to have to lift up a little bit. I got to make sure we got some charge. I don't know why my phone didn't charge. Probably because I was asleep. Give me 1 second, y'all. We got to get charged up. We got to make sure we stay connected. But thank you, Mike, for being here and saying you always been in the bushes because we've been looking for you. Well, I have. I was like, Mike been missing. We ain't seen Mike. Now, Mel, let me get back to my comments over here so I ain't got to be all leaned in like that. I got to wait for my comments to catch up on my laptop. Okay, here they go. Now, Mel say that's true. If there's nothing going on, then they'll let them investigate and go on. Now, that's why I can't find the video where Miss Shirley's mama said when she took her, I guess she had to take her somewhere. You know, she was like, the people want to take pictures with Miss Shirley and, you know, all these grown people. They was excited to see Miss Shirley, but yet they still had to do their jobs. They still had to, you know, investigate. And I'm not sure, you know, it's probably an ongoing investigation, but, you know, they might close the case real quick. We never know. Like, to be honest, Miss Shirley, like, she eat good, she's safe, she clean. I mean, not safe, but she's clean, she's fed, and everything. Hello, Slash Cash. Oh, Stash Cash. I got to stop reading from over there. That's like an L over here. And, y'all, I got about 15 spots on my phone. Mel's my phone doing like yours was doing the other day, so I got to be forced to go buy a phone. And I don't want to, but I'm going to have to get one because I need it for my personal way to make money, and I need it for you all. So, Miss Open got to go get her phone, but... Welcome, Stash Cash. Be sure to double tap your screen. And if you've never been here before, I'm Miss Open. Come on in. We're open. You could become a traffic jammer today by subscribing to the channel. Mike, you can go ahead and let me Mel drop my Cash App so I can pin it for Mike. Since he said he got $40 on the new phone. You can drop that in the Cash App, Michael. I appreciate you. I still got lines throughout it, but girl, I got lines. I got about 10 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7 spots. And the spots, they were small. The girl, they just started exploding. You saw I already got it. Well, recash app it. Well, yep. We're gonna pin that for him. We're gonna pin that for Mike and see up here. So since you got it, we want to hear it ding. We want to hear it ding on the thing. Don't be trying to talk about you needed something strange for $40. We know how you like to play, Mike. But I appreciate you. But at the end of the day, let's get back to Miss Shirley and her mama. You know, y'all know I don't like to go too far. You know, you can redo it and I'll do it again. But they know that little comma don't go there. They know what it is. Mike the only one in here. I ain't seen none of my other people. And to the Bushwatchers, don't be scared to come on down. Hi, Stash Cash. You say hello, Miss Open, and everyone in the chat. I've been subscribed to you for a while. Coach Mean Ring sent me your way. You know what? I love me some Coach. I be over there every day. And Mel, I seen you over there, but I was busy. I was busy driving and handling life that I can only say hey in the chat. And then I was able to probably type 2 comments maybe 30, 40 minutes later real quick because I was driving and stuff. But thank you for coming, Stash Cash. I love you all sector over there and the positive things that they're doing on that side of the street. Because the side of the streets that I come from on YouTube, we get a little rough and stuff with our Afro puffs. So, but I appreciate you so much. But at the end of the day, like, I appreciate I'm not a CPS caller. I mind my business. One thing about me, I'm not, unless I see some dangerous, some harm, I might call the police or something like that. But I have never witnessed no real hardcore, I've never, witnessed any hardcore child abuse to people, kids, or neglect to people, kids in my adult life where I could call out and, say somebody was, because I don't surround myself around that type of people. And I don't be in people's business enough for me to be like, I need to call CPS on you. But at the end of the day, like he said, anything could happen to Miss Shirley. Like, what was her name? The Benet girl. I was small when that happened. She was probably she probably would have been about 41 or something right about now, 38, 41. John Benet was her name, I believe. That's what to compare to her, like they was making her the little beauty pageant princess. But, when you do those little beauty pageants and stuff, they do Some of them be over sexualized. Some of them, like my baby was a regular girl when she did hers, and that's why she didn't win too tough. She did win a couple of things, but she didn't win too tough because we wasn't doing the full face of makeup, the extra eyelashes, the little fingernails, and all of that. Now, Miss Shirley do be put together. Miss Shirley hair be good, but I think her hair be age appropriate until they go throwing the wigs on her and trying to make her a personality. But I thank him for reaching out of concern. I personally can't do it. I personally can't, call CPS on another mom just because I know the love I have for my kid. I know that I'm trying to parent her correctly. And, she may be trying to parent her correctly. What's up, Brown Eye? Welcome. I see y'all comments. I'm going to get to them in a second. Y'all know I suffer from short-term memory loss. So I be just trying to get my little thoughts off. But welcome, Brown Eye. I appreciate you. And that's what she said. She said the baby was not on OnlyFans. I seen something about that as I'm reading. She said the baby is not on OnlyFans. She said we ran away with the plug saying, she said it was, her thing is called Fans Only. She got some type of page where OnlyFans can, I guess, watch and subscribe and do what they do. But shout out to the gentleman that did reach out to make sure she was safe, because I know personally if I would have seen something happen to Miss Shirley, and not saying that nothing ain't gonna happen to whatever, but if I would have seen it personally and I sat here and watched her video, which I only watched one or two, because to me, that's too much for me. I can't even put my boot on the ground like that. That's too much. Hey, Drea. But, so shout out to that gentleman. And he wasn't scared to come forward. But I'm quite sure he wasn't the only one that called. I'm quite sure he was just one of the people that called. But not sure when Miss Shirley and them stay. But I want to say they're Georgia residents, if I'm not mistaken. And for them to move that fast on little Miss Shirley, they need to be moving fast on a couple of other people out here on these apps. Now, let me see what y'all saying. Let me go back up. I see how y'all... let me repin that one, my males. Let me find it. Just in case Mike want to go ahead and do what he do. Lie to me in my face. Okay, replace pin message. Y'all know I be a little slow. I don't be knowing what I'm doing over here. There we go. Now, for those that are in the bushes, I'm reading the comments from my laptop because I can see better. I don't have to come in and out. Miss Open getting a little old out here. Oh my gosh. But y'all know my laptop, as soon as y'all type, it scroll back up. Okay, now Vibes Queen had said earlier, make sure, okay, I saw that, and that's true. Yeah, Vibes Queen said, I always protect my children from these virtual streets. And yes, you do, Vibes Queen, and you protect yourself, and that's a great thing. Like for me, my baby been on social media since she was born. I had a Facebook page. She been on there. And she's of course been on my YouTube and gonna continue to be on my YouTube, but she's not small anymore. And hell, my baby bigger than me, and my baby might run up on my baby if you want to. You might find out. But at the end of the day, I've protected her from from harm. My baby ain't never had a broken bone. She been safe. She been safe at the end of the day, but we do have to protect our children. Like even, they're not even safe going in the grocery store with you. Kids getting snatched up. It's never understood why people wanted to kidnap somebody else's kid. But, things like that do happen. Now, hold on. Let me see where I lost my spot. Can I click on? Okay, I can leave my highlighter over them. I didn't see the video y'all are talking about, girl. Okay, I don't know if you be on Facebook. I know you be Instagramming, but she should be on Instagram as well. Now, the video with the little red dress, it was, you could tell it was sort of comical, but she was putting on a little lip gloss. She was spraying her perfume. She slid her foot in the shoes, and it wasn't, it's just the song itself, I believe, that was over-sexualized. She didn't look over-sexualized in that compared to her popping her boots on the ground. Now, Mike said, a lot of men don't speak on it because they're the sorry women be calling them pedos. And that's true. And at the end of the day, he didn't. That's pretty much why he called. He know it's pedos out here that's, looking at that baby in a different type of way. And ain't no telling what they doing with her videos and her pictures and XYZ. And so he's hoping that they can get Miss Shirley off the internet. And I'm quite sure the mom don't want her off the internet because that's going to affect her bag and her lifestyle. Which I'm going to choose my baby's safety over a penny any day. $1, $1 million, whatever they getting over there. Now, let me make sure. And thank you for sending that love stash cash. I see you. I'm just going back in my comments, and I see you again. And I'm trying to scroll down. I see all y'all speaking. Thank you all for loving on each other, saying hey. Thank you to my moderators for my traffic lights. Mike, please, I'm at your comment where you say I got $40 on the new phone. Don't lie to me. And okay, let me make sure everybody's saying, are you locked in? Hashtag, are you locked in? That's from Coach Mean Marine Sector over there. You know, I don't know what their sector name is. I'm going to call them the Health and Wellness Sector because I noticed everybody over there is doing health and wellness and stuff. But I like it over there. And are you locked in is one of the hashtags they use. And me and Mels done brought that all over here to us. Are you locked in? And if you're not, you hating. Lock in with my people in them. All right. Now let's see. Vibe Queen said, we be embarrassed to introduce new folks to the sector we are associated with. Girl, yes. That's why I'm trying to move away from the sector. I be trying. And like, I was somewhere yesterday. I believe I was in Miss Stephanie. She's from the health and wellness sector. I was over there and I was trying to explain to her about where I come from a little bit. And yeah, she's like, I might have to check them out. I'm like, no, don't check out. Just go to Marcus and that'll lead you to who you might want to see. I don't know. But yeah, we be scared to tell people where we come from. Now, Mike said, we've been so used to it, we desensitize it. Now, what are you saying, Mike? Y'all so used to what? You know, like, are you, because it was another lady, well, it was a little girl going to probably an elementary school prom, you all. Like, I wish I would have be back on StreamYard, but I ain't on StreamYard, but so I could show y'all. But she had on one of those little prom dresses where it cut all the way here. It was lace there, and she couldn't have been no more than all of 7 years old, maybe 8 tops. But the dress was doing too much. Like I said, my baby being in pageants, and I might even make a little clip of, because it was nothing sexualized about my daughter, but I might make a little short of when my daughter used to do the pageant world and all of that age appropriate hairdos, even the little I never let her participate in the bathing suit competition part. That's not my baby. No, my baby will not be out there in a bikini walking around with heels on. Never doing it. No, no, no. But I think that's what you're saying. Like, we're so used to seeing kids be sexualized that we're, desensitized to it. Yeah, that was her name, Contagious. John Benet Ramsey. I knew it was something. I was like, John Benet. I forgot the Ramsey part. Yeah, that was her name. And still to this day now, they don't know what happened with Benet Ramsey, I don't believe. I don't know. Some people saying it was the dad. Well, the dad gone now. And some people saying it was the brother. There was a lot going on with John Benet Ramsey. And she left like on Christmas Eve or something, or Christmas Day in the 80s, late 80s. Now, Stash Cash say, we have some embarrassment on our side as well. It is, ooh, I don't believe it, Stash Cash. It ain't got nothing on the street sector. I put that on everything. I ain't seen nothing bad over there in y'all area. And I've been all up and through y'all area, Stash Cash. I done been in Miss Stephanie's. I done been in the bushes of Miss Jess Danielle. I've been doing them votes on Miss Lala. I stay in Coach Mean Reen and Queen Alchemy over there. I be in all that stuff. Y'all ain't got nothing. I ain't seen 1 or 2 bad people over there. Even the moderators are great. Even the little virtual Nightbot. I learned something new over there every time I go. And y'all know I be losing my train of thought, but I seen that comment. I had to say something. And okay, Brown Eye, thank you for being in the bushes. Okay, these women be grooming Mike said, these women be grooming their daughters for OnlyFans. I don't know about that. I don't know. But she say that she ain't on OnlyFans. And so, I'm glad last week I did say allegedly, but she's saying her baby is not on nobody OnlyFans now. She say, black people took it, flipped it around, and ran off on the plug. And she said we basically just jealous of Miss Shirley. And I'm not envious of the little girl. I appreciate her being able to do all that. But she can be doing that at home, not on the internet. And that's it. That's all. Like, when my baby used to be on that little dance team and all that, like I was telling y'all, she didn't do no twerking and all that stuff. Now, she did, like I said, she was the little kick your leg girl up and fall to the ground. But that was the death drops or whatever they call it. But that was it. I don't know what Purdue Pharma, what he had said. He had said something. I missed his. It was something bad, Mels. Let me see what he had said. Oh, I got to do too much to see what he said. Never mind. But at the end of the day, I just don't like Miss Shirley mama doing all that, and then trying to defend herself as, like she doing the right thing. I don't think that's the right thing to be doing. Why? Yeah, I'm trying to double click this thing. I'm sorry I'm not giving y'all eye contact. Something that went on with me trying to be nosy. Okay, I got rid of it. And I think I done lost my spot, but ain't much up here. Everybody was just speaking. Thank you, Drea, for being in here. News. Oh, thank you about my setup, Drea. Girl, I went to the Dollar Tree. I don't know why my stuff is like it's. Miss Open went and invested in herself yesterday. A whole $10, girl. And I made me a little traffic light for my symbol. I'm going to buy some different lights that blink behind at least one of them. And it might be the red one to make people stop. I don't know. But thank you for noticing, Drea. Yes, we getting a new setup over here. Now, Raquel said those booty pops have gotten lower and more aggressive. And now she's sticking her tongue out when she dances. I don't like it. My big baby can't even stick her tongue. I be telling her, put your tongue in your mouth. It's nasty. I think it's nasty. And definitely, like I told y'all, the first time I saw Miss Shirley, she had on a little halter top and a little tennis skirt type of thing. And she was with another, it wasn't her mom, obviously her auntie, sister, niece, cousin, somebody. I don't know who she was with, wasn't her mama. But, they doing it out, like, they was doing it just a little bit with the gyrate. But she really been putting her boots on the ground. And I don't think it's safe. It may be cute to some. It ain't cute to me. I'm not with it. Mike D say they got to be from Georgia. That's where the ratchet ones. Not too much on Georgia, Mike. I'm a Georgia peach before I'm a 313 girl. Come on now. Don't do our Georgia peach, but I am ratchet. Speak the truth or shame the devil, Mike. Speak the truth or shame the devil. Okay, brown eyes saw tatas and couldn't resist. Girl, not brown eye. These ain't for brown eye. Let me pull them up. But thank you, brown eye, for being in the bushes. No. Well, I say Atlanta and wherever. Oh, my, you throwing shade. Get gone back and be Eddie Johnson so I can really cuss you out. Put your name back. And I am originally from all of those parts. I even lived in Atlanta. I'm from all over Georgia. Okay, so don't be talking about how ratchet we is. Brown, I ain't speaking to you, Drea. I just got to that comment. I'm here. Well, I'm sure, Mike said, I'm sure they got a group of YT boys sending them money for pics. I don't know what's going on. I doubt she's sending pics. I'm not going to put that out there that, hey, she's sending pics of her kids behind the scenes or nothing like that. I believe she's just earning, for me, I believe Miss Shirley Mama is earning what she's earning from YouTube. And, social media. I'm saying YouTube because that's the platform I'm on. But I believe she's just earning stuff for social media. I don't know. I'm not saying she's selling her baby pictures. That if y'all heard that came from Mike D. And it's allegedly. It is allegedly. Okay, this not gonna keep doing this to me. All right. Hold on. Who is this Purdue person? I seen something else. Hey, Forgiven. I just seen your name down here. Welcome, girl. I think this is your first time here, Forgiven. I don't feel like I've seen you over here before. Okay. His comment get through. The Purdue farmer person, y'all can definitely get rid of them if y'all see him, if y'all hadn't timed him out, or whatever. Like, he doing too much over here, or she. They can find somebody else chat to play with, because you don't play with my Jesus up over here on my live stream. Find you something safe to do, because Miss Open ain't it. All right. Now, Fifi said, I think the child is so adorable. She doesn't have to do all that extra stuff to have a social media presence, and that is absolutely correct. Now, I can understand her doing comedic things, but all the popping and gyrating or whatever y'all call it, I'm not with that. Not with it. Now, Mel says it was so nasty, no worries. Yes, it was blasphemy. Yes, okay. Yeah, get him out of here. If y'all see him again, I ain't gonna say block him, but go on and give him 24 hours, and hopefully he won't come back like the other person did that time. If y'all see him again. Welcome, Copper. Yeah, I'm far behind in my chat, so y'all gotta, and this ain't cat rolling up to let me see anything. Y'all know my phone bootleg. Because I normally can catch who I'm catching over here. But welcome, Copper. We just talking about little Miss Shirley with her little boots on the ground and her mama and the CPS caller. We just heard a couple of little clips. I was going to play the mama little video stuff and let y'all hear it all the way. But we can find that on other platforms because she was making me mad anyway. And I appreciate all my traffic lights and everything. And everybody just being here supporting and listening. Now, Copper said she better see me before I drive into her news station. I finally seen you, Copper. I'm behind. Oh, don't drive into the news station. Welcome. Stop. Don't drive into the news station. But stop. Just stay outside and we'll open the doors. You can come in because we're always open. Copper, I got ghetto girl and made me a ghetto traffic light. I had to come up. I invested in me. Brian, are you in the bushes? Are you just speaking? Did you speak the real Brian? I don't know if you did. But yeah, I got people threatening to pull up in the news station, y'all. But I thank y'all for being here. And the next thing I wanted to talk about was, are you all familiar with the show with Todd Chrisley, Julie Chrisley, the Chrisleys? Chrisley Knows Best. It used to come on, I believe, TLC or Lifetime, one of the two. Don't get me the line. I think it's Lifetime, though. I think it used to come on the Lifetime network. You know, they went to jail a couple of years ago, maybe 3 now, I'm not sure, 2 or 3. I didn't do my research on it. I just seen it before I was getting ready to come live and stuff. And I wanted to see if y'all had some information y'all wanted to get a news lady about what's going on with her people, because I really like that show. That was like, you say I watched this show a couple of times, Forgiven. That used to be my show. One thing about me, I like all types of variety of people. I'm not, racist by far. And I wanted to join the family. And even when they went to jail, I was like, y'all better free my auntie and Uncle T and them. Because I still in my mind think Todd played for another team. But it had something to do with Trump. And it was saying that Trump, yeah, you say Malika used to love that show too? Yes, Nanny Faye was my favorite person. Malika, Nanny Faye was a Virgo. And Nanny Faye didn't play no games. And I'm so thankful because, she's getting older. Like, I've seen people go to jail for worse. Okay, they did some type of fraud with some money. We don't know what happened. I don't care. Free my people now. So I heard that they getting out, y'all. Not sure if they, and I was trying to watch the little live, but it was just somebody sitting in, could have been the waiting area, the outside waiting for them to come out or something. I don't know. But Trump had something to do with that. Yes, girl, Nanny Faye and Chase, they used to keep me on my toes. I just love the whole little family. And it's sad that they had to, go away for some money. I've seen people get off that have, R-word somebody, pop out somebody, and they unalived here. We don't care if they stole millions. We done did it too. We don't care if they stole millions. Them was my people. Yeah, the daddy was zesty. I don't care what nobody say, but I still love him. Yes, Copper, the white flamboyant father, that's him. Like, I always said that he was like, he's proclaims to be like a metrosexual, but I don't know about that. But at the end of the day, like, I miss that show. I love them. I appreciate how they took Chloe in. That was their granddaughter, whose son and baby mama obviously was on drugs and couldn't take care of her. And it was, pure love for little Chloe. And so she had to grow up because that was the only basically mama and daddy she knew. She'd been growing up the last few years with Savannah. And I was trying to keep up with them because I think Savannah was doing a podcast, her and Chase, and they had some other stuff going on. But so that's what the rest of this live is. It's open reviews and everything. So if y'all got some tea and stuff, we just going to spill some tea and be a little talkative today. Now, let me see. Okay, I left off with Forgiven, saying she a couple of times. They got a pardon. Oh, okay. See, I didn't know what happened. Like, I just happened to see it right before I was getting ready to come live real good. So I ain't have time to research. But I know somebody would know something. That's my people now. I've always thought the husband was on the low. Yes, Fifi. I don't care what nobody say. Y'all remember The Best Friend? I don't know if y'all watched that episode where the best friend, what was his name? Andy? I think Andy was Todd's best friend. And he sounded a little sugary, and that time they wore drag and put on drag and all of that. Like, Todd was in his element, and that's why he used to like to go shopping with Savannah and do all that stuff with Sassy, as they call her. But I miss him, and I miss them, and I hope he was safe in his mental health and he didn't get beat up bad in there and stuff, because he got that mouth, and he can't fight. And so I hope he was okay. Now let me see. What else I'm missing? Contagious. So you seen them a time or two? Not that was like one of my shows I used to watch. If I missed it, I used to be mad and everything. I'll go back and watch it. I'll still binge watch it today because they funny. Like Nanny Faye, she was the shit. A little funny looking. Now I'm gonna talk about grown people. I might not talk about nobody babies, but I'm talking about Nanny Faye was a little funny looking, but she was a cool ass white lady that I could have went to the casino with. I don't even drink like that, but I would have been drinking out of my watch with Nanny Faye too. She had all the little tricks to drink and go to the casino. Mike, don't call him a sassy man. Why is my stuff not charging? I gotta put it on the. Yeah, we might die tonight. Might not even be able to be here long if I can't get my charger charging. I don't want to unplug the light. Let's see. I'm trying to. Oh, I'm not in there. Hold on. I ain't even got it in the hole properly, y'all. That's what's going on. Because I can't see my. Y'all know my phone broke because Mike won't send me the $40 to help contribute. I can't hardly see some stuff on here now. Lord Jesus. My phone, we might be sliding over some, y'all. We might be changing positions. I might have to slide y'all. Get y'all a little closer. My traffic light might be looking a little funny now. But I'm trying to make sure that I can plug us up because we're going to die. I got 10%. Joe, where you at? I only got 10% on my battery. You want to play the percentage game? Okay, I'll be okay. I can put y'all back. All right. Now, let me get back to the comments. See, it's probably best. Let me see where I found left off here. Okay. Uh-oh. I see a fight going on. Brown, what you had said up here? Let me see. You said, I read about how they stole millions and evaded taxes. They said he pardoned NBA YoungBoy too. Oh, Lord. Trump out here freeing everybody. Like, why did he pardon him? Y'all got some, let me see. The answer might be down here. Okay, the GD's gonna be kicking the door down for real. I'm always solid though, girl. You say, but Larry Hoover going back to state custody because he got state life sentences. My niece was talking about something about Larry Hoover. I think she was just being funny though. She's like, I put that on Larry Hoover, and like I'm behind on all that. That's the because I told y'all I'm not really into like celebrities like that. But to me, like Todd and them was like regular people to me that happened to become celebrities. Like I like reality TV, but like the big time real celebrity people, I don't be knowing nothing. Okay, you said that yes, they commuted. Malika, okay. Copper said he probably was in a FCI camp. That's where the nonviolent offenders. Yeah, he probably was safe over there. I hope he was, cause he got a bunch of mouth, be talking all that shit, and ain't gonna bust a grape. He'll call the police, but you can't call them in there. They gonna. You say I'm not dying tonight. You alive? What you talking about, vibes? Do I need to have somebody resuscitate you? Because y'all know my short term messed up and I'm behind in my chat, so I don't know what you was laughing at. Copper, how's that a president? What's a president, Brown Eye? But I know you're saying a president pardon is a pardon. All right. Whoa, my chat just jumped again. I'm sick of this. Okay. Now, Copper also said he only commuted the federal charges. Oh. So he had federal charges and state charges? Well, he probably most likely done served his term for the state charges. Because, they've been gone. I'm going to do the research tomorrow. I ain't probably going to bring the story back out here. But I'm definitely going to do the research tomorrow. And find out, what's going on with my people. If I don't find out tonight. Because I'm not planning on being on here too long. We have only been here for 48 minutes. I have to do that, y'all. My phone messed up. 48 minutes and 57 seconds. I can't even see the time no more, y'all. That's just how bad my phone, that spot done moved on over. Hey, Miss Betty, welcome. I didn't know you were here. Y'all, I met Miss Betty on Memorial Day. She was over here sending beautiful blessings and everything to me. She even said a prayer for me. Thank you, Miss Betty. Now, let me see. Malika said they need to leave that man alone. Yes, leave all my people alone. Like, Todd, my people now. Copper said, I think they have to do more negotiations with the state of Illinois. What he had, I thought his ties was in Tennessee and Atlanta. What he had going on in Illinois, Copper. Girl, you know, I be knowing some stuff, but I don't. Okay, Betty say, this is Betty just tapping in on your channel tonight to say that you are such a beautiful, amazing, solid person and continue to keep moving forward. Be blessed. Thank you so much, Miss Betty. If you're not in here anymore, because I was a little behind, I really appreciate the kind words. Thank you so much. And thank you all for welcoming Miss Betty. Now, hi, Tanisha. Tanisha Middleton, welcome. If you all don't mind any new people, please double tap your screen. If you are interested in my content, please subscribe. I am Miss Open, and you're here at Opinionated News, where the you will always be for you. And you can become a traffic jammer today just by subscribing. And y'all, I need to probably put my solid chair back because y'all been spinning and stuff like a kid. But, ooh, okay, I see some more tea. I see some more tea. Hold on. My thing had flew up. Okay, I read that. I read Miss Betty. And then I spoke to Tanisha. Okay. Copper said, Trump also let my brothers and childhood friends out early in 2019. You know, a lot of people were getting out in 2020 with that COVID stuff. And it wasn't on Trump no more because, you know, Trump was done at the end of 2019. Well, no, he wasn't. Well, Trump was still our president in the middle until 2020, November. And so he probably did free some of them people because, you know, the jails people was getting sick. Some of the laws came out about marijuana. I know up here our governor was letting people out about marijuana charges and all that when we went legal. Shout out to Big Gretch. I'm going to write you soon, Big Gretch. And I'm voting Big Gretch. Now, Copper, Browner say, Copper, who's your brother? Why you so nosy? You want to dig into their business, Browner? Now, Mike also said Trump commuted Larry Hoover's life sentence today. So somebody saying that they commuted it, and I feel like Copper said something else about it. I got to be nosy. I'm glad I'm having my little live chat back to go back and when I watch the replay. Okay. Copper said my mama and daddy's sons. Yeah, he's so nosy, trying to find out who is who. A pardon. Okay, you say a pardon, a whole pardon, not partial pardon. Don't you know that? What, Brown Eye? That ain't make it says you put a pardon, I a pardon. Wait, I can't even read it properly. A pardon, I a whole pardon, not partial pardon. Don't you know that? No, we don't understand that, Brown Eye. You're gonna have to rephrase that so I can understand. I don't know if it's me or if it's you, but I think it's you, Brown Eye. Now, Copper also said my ex was released from Florence in February. Also, Florence, South Carolina, or Florence, Italy. Ain't it Italy or Florence? Yeah, because I know you overseas, Copper. Copper tried to eat me alive about the word overseas. Ooh, I'm weak. But let me know what Florence. You know, I was in Florence, South Carolina almost a year ago. And I'm trying to get back down there next year. Now, Copper also said you can be pardoned for certain convictions and not others. The feds don't apply to the state and vice versa. Yeah, I do know about state and feds, but I didn't know that they had both state and federal charges. That's what I didn't know about the Chrisleys now. I'm not talking about Larry Hoover or NBA Youngboy. I don't even know who really NBA Youngboy is. Am I saying his name right? Young NBA boy, whoever he is. You know, I'm not into the little rappers of this new area. This new era. But thank you. Oh, Platinum in here. Hey, Platinum. I'm behind in my comments, y'all, and I'm reading them from my laptop. So if any new people are in here and I didn't speak to y'all, welcome. I'm trying to catch up with my comment. And I'm almost there, though. I can see. Okay. Now, Copper is educating me today because I just read about she said you can be pardoned for certain convictions and not others. The feds don't apply to the state and vice versa. And I appreciate you with your knowledge. Now, Vice Queen said Kodak Black and Lil Wayne was pardoned too during his last presidency. Oh, Trump ain't playing. That's Mike Mann. Micah, what they call him, a MAGA. Yeah, Mike is a MAGA. Y'all don't throw nothing at Mike in the chat for being a part of the MAGA. And everybody was speaking to Platinum. I don't either forgive him. First of all, I missed a whole bunch between when I was in the streets, y'all. And this was back in the day, probably 2003. I probably was in the streets a little before. I was in the streets from 99. But by 2003 to 2009, I didn't watch no TV. I didn't listen to no music. I don't know what I was doing, y'all. But I ain't seen, if movies came out between 2003 and 2009, I ain't seen it. Unless it's recently coming back on Netflix or something like that, I probably done caught up. Like, I don't know where I was for those 5, 6 years, but I was not in tune. So I didn't know that Lil Wayne even, I know, and I don't keep up with the celebrities, y'all. I really don't. But I'm trying to for my Wednesday news. Well, my Wednesday coming out, open reviews, everything. We're trying to review different things and different people. And okay, somebody praying. What y'all praying for? Okay, Florence in the Supermax prison in Colorado. I didn't know it was one, a Florence in Colorado. Okay, all the big criminals are here there. That's where Larry Hoover is. Girl, copy, yeah. And then Mike already got his black MAGA down there. But yeah, you be educating me. I don't be knowing nothing, Copper. When I say I didn't know who Larry Hoover was, and I still don't. I'm gonna go Google and research. Okay, Platinum say, "Hey, Drea says, oh, you okay? I just seen prayer hands like, oh, something happened. Yes, Drea. I hope you are feeling well. I hope you are doing a lot better. But I had thought something, when you see praying hands, I got anxiety like my mom, like, oh Lord, something happened. I have to find out what happened. But we hoping that Drea have a successful recovery and feeling a lot better. Now, Copper said, I'm a day one MAGA too. I knew I was going to say you, Copper, but I wasn't sure if it was you or somebody else that normally be typing. You safe with me, Mike? Girl, Mike ain't safe nowhere he go. That's why he stay his ass in the house. Okay, you say forgive and have all the tea. Yes, she do, vibes. Yes, she do. Yes, she do. And I appreciate y'all for being here, tapping in with me tonight. I finally did make it to the bottom of those comments over there. Oh, Lord. And, y'all, my phone got these spots that it won't move my thing. Oh, my gosh. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now, Brown Eye says, Copper, please Google American presidential pardon, not a Jamaican pardon, big dear. Oh, Brown Eye, don't come over here being messy. Find you something to do. Find you something to do. I'm going to find out why my man's got a pardon, my auntie Todd Chrisley. Now, Platinum's, I'm not Platinum. I see Mike speaking to Platinum, and now it says Copper. Okay, when I came out of jail in 2003, everyone had cell phones, and I felt like an alien. Girl, I can imagine. When I got my first phone in 2000, maybe 2000 or 2001. I got my first little piece of, it was a little Motorola. It wasn't a flip. That little phone was little, and you remember back then, we couldn't even text then. I don't believe we could text on phones then, if I'm not mistaken. Exactly. He's showing out, talking about y'all country like that. And when you come from my people, Brown Eye, I don't play. I don't play. I'm going to come on your panel and show out. Now, Copper said, I'm not Jamaican anyway, fool. She ain't put the I added that. And I'm well aware about pardons. Take that, Brown Eye. She say, mind your business. She know what she talking about. She say, do you? And Vibes Queen said, we better lay up off her country. Not too much on Jamaica. They not playing that. Now, you say you was out of touch too, Mel, from 2002. No, you went out to 16. Now, I had to come back in life at 2009. I had a kid. And then, of course, you're on maternity leave. You ain't nothing to do but watch TV and movies. And back then, they were still selling the, we still had the DVD man when my baby was born. So I was always getting some DVDs and catching up on a few things. And I got back in tune. But I have to do more into the celebrity world. I really... If the most closest to celebrities I know about are reality TV celebrities, and it's a reality TV, but that's what I do. I get my tea from there. And if you all don't mind, please hitting the like button. I can't tell how many likes I got. Okay, I got the same amount of likes as I do people in here, 18 and 18. So I thank you, even though I know some people was in here and didn't hit the button, but it's all right. We ain't gonna talk about it. We ain't gonna be mad because I'm gonna get out there in the algorithm. I've been getting out there. And y'all, if you haven't been tapping in with me, I haven't been doing, besides my lives, I've been dropping some shorts. And they just been little short clips of my live. So people that see them, if they're interested in the live, they'll come see that, and then hopefully they'll subscribe. And I was able today to gain 2 or 3 people from my little shorts. And I am appreciative for those that are continue to tap in with me, because I noticed I've been remaining consistent on my returning viewers. Y'all know I'm an analytics girl, so I check my analytics, and I'm very thankful that the same 300, and I think it's like 338 people, which is almost equivalent to my subscribers, are consistently watching in the bushes. And Miss Brown, shout out to you. I didn't know you would still be watching me and stuff, but you don't say nothing. So if you see this, Miss Brown, hey girl, cause you popped up in my cause I was wondering where I found the community spotlight. I found it, and I was just seeing who was in there, and it happened to be Drea. Shout out to you for being a part of my community spotlight. Mima, whoever Mima, I know who you are because I've seen you around and you've been leaving comments and being in tune with me. So thank you, Miss Brown. And guess who else was in my community spotlight, y'all? Kenola News. Kenola News. You was in my spotlight. That's all I can say. And I'm waiting on my drags. I'm waiting on my drag. Because I ain't going to respond. But I can't wait to hear what you got to drag me about. Because I'm most likely going to be cracking up laughing. But at the end of the day, and it was somebody else that was in my community spotlight. I forgot. But I'm not going to be sharing it and posting all that. That ain't none of my stuff. But, that ain't my dish. But at the end of the day, I found it on my analytics for the first time. So I was like, let me see who been watching me and doing my little stuff. And when I'm scrolling through, I was like, oh, Miss Brown's still watching me. I was excited. I seen Mima. I was like, okay, Miss Mima. I seen Drea. I was like, hey, Drea been watching me. I said, getting all the news. You in the top spotlight. Shit like that be funny to me. Thank you, Rock. You said I'm still here open. I'm making. Girl, you stay in the kitchen. Bring me some. Y'all know I was eating in y'all face, eating that little seafood bag the other day. And let me tell y'all about that bag. I brought that's why I hate the hood. So I went to my little hood store. Y'all know we went to Kroger together. And I brought my main stuff out of Kroger. Even though that's where the live ended. So me and my baby come back to the hood and we go to the little fish market down the street where I be getting my fish fried and all that. Miss Brown, you in here? You heard me say your name. Thank you, Miss Brown. I'm working there and sneaking listening like I am. Thank you. Okay. Because I was about to say, you showed up in my top spotlight, but I ain't been seeing you comment and I appreciate, like, the bush watchers, those the best ones. They ain't bothering you. They supporting you silently. I really appreciate you. You know how me and you rock, Miss Brown. And I just wanted to, bring that out. And thank you. And I hope I ain't missed nobody else's comments up there. Let me go see. After Copper snapped on Brown Eye, we got him together. We got him, and then that's it. Now, Rasmus said, I never check my analytics like that. I do. And guess what, you all? I have more men supporters than I have female supporters. Viewers or whatever. I used to have like 75% female and like 25% male. It was something like that. Now I'm at 67% male and 33% women. And then what else did I find out from my analytics today? Oh, that my age range, my age range has changed. Now I'm getting people from ages 18 all the way to the last one. Before I was just getting our age range, 35 to 44, and then the 45 to 54. And those are my only 2 age ranges. And now it's like it's broken down. So I got to be better because y'all know I be having them little 18-year-olds in here. Yes, free Palestine. I don't know what's going on in Palestine. What is it? And it's something dads. I got to find you over here. It looks so small over there. So I can say your name correct. Adandas. Yes, free Palestine, Adandas. And while you're free in Palestine, be sure to double tap your screen to like this video. If you can't double tap, please find the thumbs up and give it a thumbs up. And if you're interested in finding out what I do here, Adandas, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you. You say Bobby smoked some ribs, girl? Ooh. I ain't really eat nothing major today, y'all. I need to eat me something when I get out of here. I'm hungry for some reason. Like, not hungry, but I'm hungry. I want something good, though. And we didn't go to the grocery store today because the rain and the gloominess. Like, I just wasn't feeling it. Like, yeah, I came home and I took me a nap. And y'all know I've been taking a lot of naps lately. And that's why I look like this, y'all. I'm going to look better tomorrow. I'm going to break down and probably try to braid my hair tomorrow. Get home early, like my house clean, the baby, like she had to stay after practice for practice today. There's no practice tomorrow. I should get home by 3, and I should be able to have my hair knocked out by 10 for my love discussion tomorrow. So, because I'm tired of looking like a mess for y'all, I'm gonna try to look better. Yeah, girl, you talk. Here go. Copper said y'all talking about food, and I'm craving people tongue. So pig tongue, girl. Oh, I don't. Y'all don't want nobody tongue. Not even my man's. If when I get one, y'all know I ain't got no man. But I don't want no tongue. Cow tongue, pig tongue. I've seen people eat it though. But I'm a texture girl, and I just don't see tongue having a good texture for me. Okay, I'm trying to find out what y'all eating on. Yes, what is Vibes having? Because what you say, you was cooking pepper steak, Raquel? Let's see. Copper say y'all talking about food. Okay, Vibes Queen says brown stew chicken. So I'm seasoning it now for dinner tomorrow. And you know one thing about Vibes, she prepare her stuff ahead of time. She always have a plan, and she know how to work her stuff out. Girl, it be 6 o'clock at night. I be like, what I'm about to cook for dinner? Be rushing to the store to go get some meat to come back and cook. Be messed up sometimes. Oh Lord, Adondes done said something. He had to get deleted. If he doing too much, y'all, go ahead and put him on his little 5-minute timeout. Unless he says something real bad, give him 24 hours. And then Mel say Bobby smoked ribs. Oh man, y'all eating good. I run all the men away with my with your unicorns, receipts, and your fairies, girl, they'll be okay. But for some reason, I know I'm getting a lot of men. Yeah, Mike D, you in here working? Mike using his shit? What he said, Mike? Mike using his powers? Look at Mike being this. I think this is the first time you ever did any moderation in my chat before. That's why I'm laughing. Men ain't trying to have no tea parties with me. Girl, they show some, it's a lot of Todd Chrisleys out here that want to have tea parties. We just got to find them vibes. We're going to get out here and find some. You know, I like all the straight men. And I know how I'm getting them in because I be in here flirting. But I can't even flirt today, y'all. I look a mess. I can't be here telling, hey, y'all. I ain't even trying today. But I will be back flirting tomorrow. I will be back looking better tomorrow. And I'm going to figure my lighting out. I don't know. Since I put this back here and I got my little blinking thing back here, my lighting been a little funny too. But we ain't worried about it. Copper say gizzards, tongues, and tails are my favorite. I don't like gizzards no more. I used to eat them when I was a kid because I ain't know no better. And I'm a texture girl. And then, they was too much. And I didn't know they was hearts back then. I don't want no organ meat. Don't give me no organ meat. You say pull that zipper down, son. No, I had to pull it up for people like you. And that's exactly why I pulled it up. As soon as I seen you and Brown Eye. Well, I think when Vibe said something about Brown Eye seeing some chest, I pulled it up. Y'all. And because I ain't feeling my best anyway. I'm gonna be showing them tomorrow though, Mike. So come back and see me tomorrow. Might have just on pasties. Nah, this ain't. I've been got kicked off of YouTube trying to wear pasties. Now Mel says I have gizzards. I've never had tongue. Yeah, I done had gizzards, but once I don't want no liver. I grew up eating liver, chicken gizzards, organ meat. I don't know if my mama couldn't find the flesh meat or afford the flesh meat, but we was eating And now that I think about it, I don't even want no flesh meat no more. I'm just gonna eat salads the rest of the month. Look, I ain't got but 2 days for the month in. I'm just gonna eat salads the rest of the month. But I've never heard of ton tacos. Ooh, I don't want none. I'll pull up early and we can practice your love episode. No, Mike, no. I don't need practice for the episode. It's going to be virtual. Now, I do got an idea, Mike, that I do want to run by you for my content. I run it out here one day I want you to pick me up on the bike and we're going to go downtown and show my people the nightlife on live together. And we'll be on the bike. But, you can't be driving fast with me on the bike because I ain't but a buck and some change and I don't want to fly off. But luckily, I'm only 7 minutes from downtown. So I feel like that'll be some good content for my people, Mike. But not you pulling up early and we ain't practicing no love episodes, Mike. We're not doing none of that. We just want to give the people some nightlife in Detroit. That's what we want to do, okay? Now, y'all, you say you love brown stew. I don't think I ever had brown stew chicken, to be honest, y'all. I don't think I ever had, on time when I go to the Jamaican restaurant, just give me the oxtails or the jerk chicken. I've never had curry chicken. I'm a texture girl. I'm a color girl. And if it just don't look right, I don't want it. Now, I've had goat before because my granddaddy snuck some goat on me when I was young. But, I just eat the typical regular American, Southern American foods. And I'm trying to get out of there. I've been trying to, change my palate and go a little farther. Now, Copper, I'm going to try one next time I get Mexican. I don't know. I ain't trying no tongues. Y'all go right on ahead. Because do you get the tongue from the Mexican people or can you get it from Jamaican and Mexican people? Platinum say, I like gizzards, but I ain't eating nobody's or animal. Yes, I'm not eating no tongue either, Platinum. I don't want it. That just don't even sound right. They don't even sound like we should be eating none of that. You say I love stew chicken stew down with cloves. Like it sounds good though, and I like chicken, but I'm really a white meat eater. I don't care about the thighs and the legs like that. It's too. I'm a texture girl. It'd be too slimy or something for me. It's weird. I would rather have the, drier part of the chicken. Now let's see. Copper said I read that. He said I'm making chicken breast though. See now I'll eat the stew chicken with the chicken breast. My type of girl, yes, chicken breast. Like I don't want the thighs, and I don't want the like. I might eat the drumsticks, but it's been probably about 17, 18 years since I ate a drumstick. To be honest, I always eat the wing or breast. Even when I grill out and stuff, I'm just buying some chicken breast or some whole wings. You won't even find me with no legs on my chicken on my grill. Let me know. Yeah, we need to meet up, y'all, and have a food party. Or maybe that's something we can do. Maybe we can have us a little cook off something and we all show our foods. We ain't gotta show y'all don't have to show yourselves, but maybe show y'all food or something. We ain't gotta cook it on there, just everybody have their plate, be ready to hit the panel and just reveal your plate. And we might can do it like that. Um at Open, you like me? Yeah, I love you, Malika. What's wrong? Oh, you saying you like me? Okay, I get it. I'm like, yeah, I like you, girl. What's wrong? Never mind. I had to reread that the right way. I'm like, girl, yes. Okay, I get it. And y'all, we have been here for 1 hour, 11 minutes, and some change. I can't see the change back there no more, y'all. But we about to get ready to get out of here in a moment because it's already 10:40, and I'm not really tired. My energy, as y'all can tell, my energy is not really there. But I knew it was important that I remain consistent. And I come out here and, vibe with y'all and try to, get back up in here. Get back up in here. And I just want to stay consistent. I'm real close to getting what I need to get. So we're going to be out here every day. Now, I see y'all got more comments. I ain't going nowhere just yet. But I am about to fire up my little cigarette because for some reason my nerves going crazy. Let me see. Okay, after Malika said open, you like me. Okay, me and my kids don't like dark meat. Okay, me either. Like, I don't know. Aubrey might like it. My baby might like it. I don't know. But I personally, I don't do it. But like she goes somewhere else. I don't buy it. So, but I've seen her like when we go to Popeyes or somewhere like that. She don't mind getting a thigh or a leg. But I don't think she like the legs and stuff. But I'm not eating no dark meat. Not doing it. And that's what Copper said. I'm an organ and dark meat girl. Nope, not doing it. Man, look at don't be laughing at me, girl. I'm like, what I did? What happened? Okay. Copper also said I'm an organ and dark. Okay, girl, I read that. Okay, it was twice. Okay. Bone marrow. Ooh, Copper. Yeah, you got a unique palate. I can't eat none of that. Platinum said I make it with breast or legs. And thighs for curry or stewed chicken. I've never had curry or stewed chicken. And like I said, I ain't had no legs. I think I never used to eat the thighs. I used to cry as a kid. I didn't want the thigh. And I would eat a leg as a kid because, we was in poverty anyway. I ain't had no choice. But once I became old enough to, acquire my own taste and stuff, white meat only. Yep, Raquel saying white meat only for her too. And Mike, you saying you like liver? I'll take you to my mama house. She'll get you some liver. She would get you some liver. Hold on. My thing rolled up. I can't read the comment. Okay. I read platinums. You said, but I cleaned the hell out of my chicken. Okay, that's why I was. I clean my chicken, even my little chicken breast and my thighs. But I normally buy the, not the split chicken breast, the one with the bones in them or whatever, because it's just me and my baby. So I normally buy the regular chicken breast. But when I go out to get something from somewhere, I definitely want the split chicken breast. But it got to be cleaned properly. Like, a lot of people don't clean their chicken. And, Mike, I don't know where you're getting liver from. But I bet your mama might still be making liver, Mike. I ain't eating it. Mel says, Copper, have you seen Joe Hansen? He makes them look so good. Well, he made the tongue look good? Or y'all talking about some the bone marrow? What he make look good, Mel? Malika say, I'm greedy as heck, but if it don't look right, sound right, or it smell right, I'm good. I'm the same way. Like, the stuff was smelling good at my baby's little thing on Monday. You know, it was grilling out. They had a nice looking pasta stuff. I ain't trust that. I don't know, and it looked fine. Smelled okay, but I just don't be trusting stuff. Like, I like to cook myself at home, or if I'm gonna go, I really don't like to go out to eat. So it's 9 out of 10 times. If I'm getting something to eat, it's really fast food, which is worse. But like, I'm really not gonna go out to a restaurant and spend $50, $60 on a plate that I could have cooked and spent $25 on. And I worked in, I'll say I worked in at least 12 or 13 different restaurants over the years, and I seen what happened back there. I don't want it. Okay, now Copper says no, Mel. I'm sure. Well, I'll sure look him up. You got some pork tongue. You got pork tongue. You eat the what is it? The cow tongue too, Copper. Hey best friend, I see you in here. A comment just flew past me. Yeah, my friend Seisha in here. I don't know where her comment went because my computer acting crazy, and my phone got spots. Let me see what you had said and how far I'm down. Ooh, okay, see, I'm greedy. Da 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 da. I read that. Okay, so just dropping in. Yeah, okay. We had already had our discussion, best friend. If you still in here, but wow, y'all, my best friend. Guess what? She's a college mom. Her daughter got accepted into college. Like, she has two daughters. Her first daughter decided to take a year off from college, and I named her, and she's like 19, so she took a year off after high school, and now she decided to apply. And not only did she get accepted, she can complete her bachelor's early due to her GPA. And then her other baby just graduated all last week, had prom. Well, earlier this month had prom, and she's headed on to college too. And so my friend about to be an empty nester, y'all. So happy for her. So shout out, and yet remember, if y'all say her name in the chat, her name is Seisha, not Sasha. Spelled the same way. But yes, thank you all. You say the tongue tacos. I'm about to go. Okay, bye, Mike. We know you old. We know you old. You got to go to bed. Bye, Mike. You never had it. All right. Because I don't know why my laptop acting crazy. I got to read y'all comments from here. And now my eyes. Okay, one thing I can do is make people eat liver. My liver be it's the texture for me. Like, I'll eat the liver gravy. The gravy and the onions that you made on it, and some rice and the cabbage or whatever you got going with it. But I don't want the piece of liver. And I'm quite sure the gravy be good. But my mama, I don't know if she still cook it, but we had to eat liver a lot. And when I think back, like I said, we ate so much organ meat. Or deer. We had, I don't know if my daddy used to deer hunt or what, but we had a lot of deer and organ meat growing up. If you are anemic, liver is what you need. It will get you right. I don't eat liver, though. And see, my baby's not anemic, but she does have a little bit of low iron. She does have to take the iron pills, but I don't think I'd be able to get her to eat no liver. Malika says, yes, send a vein and that dark part on the bone. Yes, girl. I don't want none of that. Malika, I'm telling you, we got a lot in common. We almost like the same people. I know what you was talking about, girl. You didn't have to repeat gross at all. I know exactly what you're saying. Yes, it's nasty. Now, Copper says, I eat both tongues, but I've been craving pork tongue. Copper, enjoy it. I don't eat no veins and no meat. Yes, I'm a person with any chicken or whatever. I don't bite into my meat. I'm definitely picking. People always say, oh, it's still meat on the bone. I don't want it. If that's what y'all call meat, I don't want it. Oh, you welcome, best friend. I'm going to shout out my babies. When I seen your Instagram, even though you called me last night, gave me the information, I was happy. But when I seen the Instagram today, I was sitting in the car, and out of nowhere, tears just started flowing from my eyes. That's why I had typed. That's like, girl, why my big old, punk butt? I mean, my big, I'm all strong, but I get punkish when it comes to my people that I love. And I'm sitting there crying like, my friend did it. She did it. Now, Vibe said, I rarely eat meat. Even when I make this tomorrow, I won't eat it. And that's why we also like similar vibes. Like, I would make a whole plate, put the meat on there, the vegetables, the starch, the bread, And by the time I done ate everything, the meat is still on my plate. It's weird. I'll eat it though, but I eat meat, but it's like I never get around to my meat. It's my last favorite five course. 5 groups. What is it called? The 5 groups of the food groups. Meat is my least favorite. Give me the fruits. Give me the vegetables. Give me the carbohydrates. Give me the dairy products. Interception to like just milk or milkshakes. I don't. It's something about those I don't like. And then I take the meat last. Now let's see. Malika said, when I see people chewing on gristle, ooh, Malika. Ooh, you gave me the heebie-jeebies. Ooh, I hate that. Now, dear, you say that's a favorite of yours, Fifi? Deer? I hadn't had deer in a long time. We grew up eating it. And I think I'm defiant of my childhood, y'all. I think if I had to do it and was forced to do it in my childhood, I don't want it in my adult life. I don't eat hot dogs. I don't eat bologna. I don't eat sausage. It's a bunch of meat and things I don't eat because that's what I had to eat growing up and I was forced to, and I probably didn't like some of the stuff. So I be rebuking my childhood, y'all. And that's why I come out here and testify about it. Yeah, okay, question. Do I need a second device when I go live to type in the chat? If you're going vertical, Copper, because I found that out from Vibes Queen, yes. Yes, if I'm going vertical. But on your laptop, if you're going on your I'm not sure about a tablet, but if you're going on your laptop, I don't know, like, I'm sorry, if you're going on StreamYard, not your laptop, if you're going on StreamYard, you can type in your own chat. But just a vertical live stream like this, you can't. So you will need a little second device or something hooked up. Yes, ma'am. And when are you going live so I can be there to get some of this interesting information about Miss Copper? Now, Platinum said, Fifi, I be cooking all kinds of Jamaican food, Korean soul, Italian, Spanish, all from scratch. Get it, Platinum? I'm cooking country food from scratch. That's it. I go buy my Jamaican food. We buy our Korean food. I might can make some Italian stuff, but I don't know how to make pasta and roll it. I probably do. I know how to make it. I see the recipe, but I've never attempted to make it, and I ain't got no pasta roller to flatten it out. And so I just be buying the regular pasta from the store. I'm not doing all that. And cooking used to be like a passion of mine. And I really wanted to dive into it. But it seemed like the older my kid got, I think the Midwest, me moving to the Midwest sort of messed up my passion for cooking. I don't know. And I ain't going to say, I don't like it like I used to no more. Like now I get in the kitchen where I used to take my time in there, and I'm in there for hours and music playing. Now I'm in there for I'm doing Rachel Ray 30-minute meals, and I'm up out of there. Now let me see. Mel says, if it smells of liver, girl, liver just especially when you was pregnant, liver just nasty. But you say it's the smell of liver that turns me off. Yes, girl. I make liver in texture of cube steak. Now I love me some cube steak, but my baby don't. So I ain't had that in about 3 years, I want to say. My baby don't like the cube steak, but I do. So, but now you might give me, that might be what I have Sunday, to be honest. Some cube steak. And and she don't even like the hamburger steaks and the gravy or whatever. She don't like those. So she might just have some chicken or something. And I'm sorry about the smoke, y'all. My nerves started getting to me. I was trying to wait, but we have been here for 1 hour, 23 minutes and some change. And so now, yes, we do have a lot in common, Malika. I had seen that comment. Now, okay, here we go. Malika said, exactly. People get mad at me because I believe so much meat. Oh, you be leaving so much meat on the bone. Girl, yes. Yes, like they can be mad. I don't care. I'm not eating no veins. I'm not picking. If anything look a little pinkish, I don't want it. Like I'm real picky with my food. I don't play about it. Okay, now Fifi said, Platinum, that's good. I do try different recipes too, but I'm going to have to venture out even more. And see, I'm stuck in my ways, and that's sad. Like I'm just old Southern country eater. I want some macaroni and cheese, some collard greens, with a twist of Jamaican in there. Of course, give me some oxtails and things like that. But I'm not really big on. Like, my baby loves sushi. Like, and she has an adventurous palate. Like, she wants to try everything. One day, her and Zanae, when Zanae graduated RN school, we went down there. They were sitting there eating squid salad. And it wasn't like a fried squid. Like, I would try a calamari squid, fried up. But they was eating, like, the fresh squid. You could see the little veins or something on him. And he was bumpy looking. Maybe it was octopus in it, too. I don't know what it was, but it was scary. Oh, Malika, you don't like seafood unless it's fried? So you wouldn't have ate my little crab boil the other night, but I love fried foods, and lately because of my baby, what she got going on, I've been having to sneak and get my fried food when she ain't around, or but I ain't been frying too much or whatever. Now Malika say lobster, shrimp, and crab is overrated to you. The shrimp is overrated for sure. The lobster maybe, but my crabs. That's what I was telling y'all. I was mad. Y'all went to that ghetto damn crab. Opened my first leg, air. Opened my second leg, air. I opened my third leg, a little piece of. Luckily, I had a few claws in there, but clusters or whatever y'all call them. I was so mad. I would never buy my crab legs from there again. I spent like $35, $40 on them damn crab legs, and my baby said hers were the same way. So they won't be getting my money. Well, my food stamps no more. Now, Copper, yes, about typing in the chat. Okay, Mel got it. Yep. Mel got it together. Me too. I don't eat a lot of meat. Yeah, like meat is my last go-to. I'll eat it, but I don't have to. You say I give gristles to my dog. She loves that shit. Yeah, you know what? I heard that dogs ain't supposed to eat bones. I don't know, but I remember they said something about the marrow in it or something. I don't know, but they probably can eat the gristles. But I don't know how true that is. Cause I'm like, I thought dogs and bones go together. I don't know how true it is though. Malika said, just give me a boneless, skinless chicken breast, salad, and something sweet. I'm a cheap date. I don't even be wanting to eat. That's why I used to do breakfast dates. I'm not even a big eater. Like on my dates and stuff. I talk too damn much. So the food done got cold. I'm up there just to talking. I don't be caring about the food. Like, well, me and Mike, remember I was telling y'all about that birthday dinner Mike took me out to about 6, 5, 6, however long ago. And he's like, get whatever you want. First of all, the stuff was expensive as crap. It was a real fine dining restaurant. And I'm like, I don't want that. And it was a fixed menu. All I just got was a crab cake. Just give me a crab cake and I'm good. Because everything else was doing too much work for me. It was, a bunch of stuff going on. And, I think he got a steak and some other stuff. But I'm really not a big steak eater either. I'll eat a steak here and there. But I end up just getting a crab cake. Because I be I be going on my little dates to talk and get to know my person. I eat at home. Like a date for me is like I'd rather go to do something fun. Let's go shoot some pool, and we'll talk and shoot some pool, do things like that. Going to the movies and dinner, that ain't a date for me. And that's our topic for tomorrow, first dates. Anyway, I don't know. I think I'm gonna schedule that one though. I think I'm gonna make my thumbnail and schedule it and get it out there. And that's what we're gonna be talking about tomorrow, you all. Is first dates. So let me see. Just give me. Okay, I read that. Vibe Twin said I was a vegetarian as a kid. Oh, that's cool. And now I eat small portions of every now and then. Meat makes me sick to my stomach at times. It was handled properly. Oh, okay, it was handled properly, so it's just me. Okay. Like, one of my cousin babies is well, both of her babies are vegetarians and stuff. But, we grew up eating meat. I tried to be a vegetarian. Even though, like, I don't have to. I can never just say I'm going to be a vegetarian because I do be liking some bacon. I be wanting bacon on a lot of stuff. And, so I can't be talking about I'm Muslim or none of that don't eat pork either. Like, bacon holding me back. I'm going to put it like that. Bacon stopping me from being a vegetarian, Muslim, or anything else that requires bacon to be removed. I'm eating me some bacon. And hell, that might be what I'm about to eat tonight. I might be making me a BLT sandwich. I think I'm going to throw me some bacon in the oven when I get up off of here. And by the time I get out of the shower, the bacon will be good. And then I can put my lettuce and tomato and stuff on it and eat that thing. Because I really didn't cook like that. I had made some, well, that was yesterday. I made a bunch of taco meat. Like, it was Taco Tuesday yesterday. So we had nachos and chalupas and all that stuff. So it was a bunch left over. I told my baby to make whatever she didn't eat yesterday. I think she made a big nacho salad. And I always fry my own tortillas when I make, nachos. I don't like the bad kind. But let me see. I'm going to catch up with y'all because I do want to get out of here because y'all got me hungry. All this food talk. How we get the food? Y'all know that's what happened when we come over here to the news station. We'll start with one thing. As long as we get our major discussion out the way, we just flow on over to whatever. So, and I just want to get better. Y'all see my bangs going. I got to get out of here, y'all. I just feel a mess. I look a mess. I just want to be better. Okay, Fifi says I can pass on crab and lobster too. No, y'all, not the crabs. Okay, that is just gross, girl. Okay, let me see. VQ, I will announce before when I. Oh, please let us know, Copper. Let us know. Because, I wants to be there. I want to be in attendance. I don't want to watch the replay. I don't mind watching the replays, but I like to be live and in action in the people chats and doing what I do. Now, Platinum says, I went vegan for 3 months, never had a problem cooking meat for my family. I thought they said my man. But one day I I did some pork chops and never went. Girl, I'm telling you, Platinum. Like, it's something about that pork. Hello, Renegade. Go out and make babies, be fruitful and multiply. I made a baby and my piece of fruit has multiplied to be very fruitful. But welcome, Renegade. Be sure to double tap your screen if you're still here. And you can always join and by subscribing to become a traffic jammer today if you're interested in the content and you want to continue to come back. I really appreciate you. Rise Queen said, Copper, earlier I saw that that you did go live, but I clicked it and it said remove. I was bummed. Oh, I got to get back. I know I'm subscribed to Copper because her community post pops up. But I want to make sure I hit the bell or whatever so when she do go live, it pops up in my algorithm. That's what I'm trying to say. Because me and Copper were one of the first two to sub to each other a long time ago. And I think she had way more than I had. I probably had like 23 subscribers at that time, or 22. And she had like 80 something. And we subscribed to each other way back in the classroom type of days. Definitely last summer. Okay. Them veins is cooked blood. Girl, them veins is nasty. Platinum. I don't want no veins. I was learning the live buttons and stuff. Okay. So you was doing a little private trying to figure out what to do. And these vertical live streams always trip me out when I press the live button. It'll say I'm live. But then when I watch my replay, like my first 5 or 7 words are cut out. So when I be sitting there looking weird when I first come on live, y'all, that's because I don't know if I'm live or not. Oh, sea urchins. Okay. Oh, you telling Renegade to stay on topic? Yes, please. Please. But he's welcome to be all up in. Yes, now you're on topic. You say you love steak and eggs? Yes. Now, Carpet says, sea urchins is my favorite food. Chef Ramsay now be talking about sea urchins. Ain't that dangerous or something? They got their dog in that basement, y'all. And he doing something. My cat, Ali outside. Ghetto kitty outside, y'all. He begged to go out there, so... And he might be out there all night because he don't cry by the time I get out the shower, cook my bacon, and eat my stuff. He going to be out there all night because Miss Open going to bed. Okay. You said, I want to know what sea urchin is. I know it's like orange or something and they pull it out of something. I don't know, but I thought that was some dangerous stuff. But, I watch Chef Ramsay. I'll definitely be watching him. That's the only way I know about sea urchin. Now, Mel says she want to try it too. Copper said, they say bones can cut the dog's throats. People, okay, I thought so. People today got all types of weird rules now. And that's what I was wondering about that. Vibes can say, Copper, you can go live on private or unlisted. If you send me the link, I don't mind helping you. She don't mind, Copper. When I say 75% of what I have learned out here, it has definitely came from Vibes Queen. My other 25%, because I've been learning from other people the whole time. So my other 25% come from other people like Marcus, Coach Mean Reen, and that's pretty much about it. Maybe I heard a thing or two at the funeral home one time, or a thing or two in the classroom a time or two. And, but that's about it. Vibes has really helped me navigate these streets, and she don't know how much I appreciate her. Now, Malika say, yeah, see, you'll do a crab cake. That's what I got. I just got the crab cake, but I didn't really care for the aioli sauce that they had up under there like that. I'm not a sauce girl. Now, you say, Renegade say, I demand 14 ounces of New York strip steaks during dates. Ooh, you paying? Who paying for your stuff? Is they dating you or you dating them? Renegade steak and eggs is bomb. And my baby loves steak and eggs. But steaks so expensive, y'all, that'll run through my food stamps. We can't be buying it all the time. We buy 1 or 2 steaks a month. But she'll eat steak and eggs every day. Like, she loves spaghetti. She'll eat spaghetti, steak and eggs, and sushi. Like, them are her 3 favorite things that she will eat all the time. And something else she was telling me the other day, but of course, we've been laying off the spaghetti because of the pasta. I've been having to change my baby diet all up. We'll find out what's really going on, y'all, on June 3rd. I'm going to take my baby to the endocrinologist. Shout out to Copper. She taught me that word. And when I called the doctor the other day, I was like, the endocrinologist ain't called me back. I felt all proud to be able to say it right, Copper. Y'all, my traffic jam is the shit. They be teaching me some things. I appreciate y'all. Now, Copper said, okay, cool, VQ, thanks. I'll hit you up tomorrow then. Okay, we all foodies. Raquel said something about steak. Yes, that's how we got here vibes, Raquel. And she ain't even in here no more. She ended up cooking that pepper steak. She probably in the bushes or something, but she ended up got us all up on the food. Now I've got to make a BLT in the middle of the night. Hungry. Okay, I can't remember the last time I had a steak. Me either, Malika. Like, I can probably remember. It was a few months ago because my baby wanted some steak and eggs, and I was like, okay, I'll just cook a steak. And I ate it with, I didn't eat the eggs. I had a baked potato. I had a potato with mine, but this was probably about a month or two ago. But that was my first time in a while. But I buy her steaks a lot, but I don't be eating them. I'm not a big steak eater. And my favorite cut, I think somebody said something about ribeye. I think I'll do a ribeye. Then I'll probably do a strip. Maybe the T-bone. I don't like the porterhouses. I've tried them before. It's something about the porterhouse I don't like. So, you know, and don't give me no eye of the round steak. Don't give me none of that tough ass fake shit like that. Okay, it's crazy because I can't eat chicken in America at all. It makes me vomit. Oh my gosh. Now, Renegade said Muslims eat bacon as long as it's not pork bacon. Turkey. Yeah, I don't want no fake bacon. I want the pig bacon, Renegade. Like, you know, I tried the rubber bacon. I don't want the rubber bacon. I don't like beef. I don't like beef ribs. I don't like beef bacon. Only thing I want from beef is a steak or some ground beef. I don't like ground turkey. I'm real weird. Like, that's why I cook for myself. And therefore, I don't have to make anybody upset. I don't be wanting men to please don't take me to the restaurant on the first day. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow. Okay. Oh, Copper, I worked the chicken plant. Oh, you worked at Claxton Poultry. Did you work at Claxton Poultry, Mel? Let me know. It's all Raquel's fault. Yes, it is. Now, Renegade said I can eat steak all day long. Copper says I love beef and duck bacon. I've never had a duck bacon. I've only had duck once in my life. And it was just the duck breast. It wasn't, you know. And actually it was because I was working somewhere, one of them fine dining restaurants where, you know how when you train, they make you try all the food and all of that. But, you know, I'm poor. Duck sound too expensive for me. And Copper said, Mel, I ordered mine from Europe because, child, what you ordering from Europe? What was that? Oh, the chicken. Okay. You ain't trusting that chicken. Now, thank you all for my traffic lights. I feel like I missed somebody comment. Malika said, Copper. Okay, you can never find Copper's page. First of all, Copper like a little miniature golden signatures over there. She be reading them people real tough. Be leaving some long old comments. And not just for our sector either. It be other stuff Copper be over there leaving her stuff. I mean, I be reading them, Copper. I will like. I might not comment all the time, but I be supporting all my people. I might not comment, but I'm definitely either watching your shorts. Like today, I probably at least watched 4 or 5 of Mel's shorts. I didn't see nothing new from Vibes Queen today. Kenyatta, what Kenyatta asked, and I ain't seen Kenyatta. I liked her message this morning, didn't really say nothing back. And I watched a short or something that she had from over there that I didn't watch. I try to support everybody when I get time. And I be having time throughout the day because y'all remember when I was the news lady, I used to be watching 25 people. So why would I not watch my consistent 10 or 11 people that come and support me in my chat? And eventually we're going to grow. And then I'm going to be like, I can't watch everybody. But I be with it. Okay. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm getting Facebook messages. Okay. Renegade says, I love chicken too. But it must be dark meat because white meat is dry and boring. And see, I guess I'm dry and boring, Renegade, because I don't want the dark meat. Give me the white meat. That dark meat too slimy. You must be a slimy. You slimy, Renegade. Miss Open is very fun. I don't mean no harm. And if you did not double tap your screen, Renegade, please do. And I see you're involving yourself in the chat. So if you did not subscribe, please subscribe so you can continue to find me and come and hang out with us nice ladies. We get some gentlemen over here too. And you can vibe with us. We'll be back tomorrow talking about the first date. I do have a video uploading now. Girl, it used to take forever for my videos to load when I was doing but I found out it was my service and stuff. in my phone. I had so much stuff backed up in my phone. So just in case it takes a long time to load Copper, make sure you might have to move some stuff somewhere else to a different storage or something. Or, maybe use a different device as well. Because that's what I used to have to do. I was try to put stuff to my laptop, and it used to be a mess for me. Because I had so much information in my phone. But now I'm on the up and up. I'm on the up and up. Now let's see. Renegade, I agree with that. Okay, I can't live without meat. I can't live without Renegade. I can live without it. But I prefer, to have my bacon. Oh, y'all, here go Ghetto Kitty. We're going to let Ghetto Kitty in. Hold on. Oh, Ali. I told you not to go out there. And then you want to come inside. Come on. You always want to interrupt the live stream. And then I have to get up and then people be mad. You always want to interrupt the live streams. This your favorite hour, huh? Y'all know Ghetto Kitty like to come in. I'm sorry, y'all. We got him home. All right. Something's not clickable. What's not clickable? Y'all drop something? Yeah, everybody can drop any links that they want to drop in here, as long as it's clickable. Are the links clickable? I will remove them before we end the live. I don't know why. Okay, somebody got a clickable live. There go Copper Malika. You see it? Okay, I'm finally catching up with y'all down here. Oh, no, I'm not. Let me see. Okay, you say YouTube hating. They were okay. Renegade say, I tell people all the time to eat lots of meat. Vegetables are boring. Okay, you trying to clog up people's arteries and stuff, Renegade. Vegetables are boring, but vegetables are healthy and to keep you alive. They got fiber, potassium, all types of things in it that you need. Now, Mel said, I saw a lot of sick stuff in that chicken plant. So you worked at the Claxton Port, girl. My daddy used to work at Robin's Packing Company. I don't even think Robin makes meats anymore. But there used to be sausages called Robin sausages and stuff. But it was to kill the chicken plant. Excuse for me saying the K word. Don't get me. But it was the not the chicken, the pig plant. They used to slaughter pigs there and then turn the pigs into different types of sausage. That's what made me stop eating sausages and stuff right there. Okay, now Platinum says sea urchin is a marine animal covered in sharp spines. Oh, I knew it was something. I knew it was dangerous or something like that. But what people actually eat is the gonads. I hope I'm saying that right. She's saying the reproductive organs. Okay. Inside, and it's called uni. Yep, it is called uni. It is. That's what Chef Ramsay. I don't know nothing about sushi, but I'm not a sushi eater. But I do be hearing Chef Ramsay say uni. Okay, thank you, Mel. I removed them. Okay, y'all talking about that. But yeah, y'all be sure to subscribe to Copper when she start going live. If you're not tapped in with Contagious Gardening, tap in with her. Like, she has changed my whole mindset about gardening. Now, granted, I still don't want to do it myself, but I have fell in love with it. And due to her, I've seen, I guess me being in her algorithm and watching her stuff, other gardeners are popping up in my algorithm as well. And y'all gonna gave me a new little liking to the garden, Bobby and Mel. So I appreciate y'all. Raquel said, I'm still here making rice. Rock, it's your fault, girl. We've been here a whole hour talking about food. Ever since you said you had some pepper steak and rice, girl. And you was cooking. Yeah, Ali about to get put out. He coming here crying. He got food. He got water. I don't know what he want from me. And what do you want? What happened out there? I told y'all my cat be talking to me. Now, let me see. Platinum say, hey, Copper, since you had duck bacon and all that, let me ask you real quick. You ever had foie gras? What is that? You ever stopped at the neck and thigh? I don't know what that is. I'm going to see what Copper had said. No-Go Mills, YouTube changed something recently. Oh, I got to find out about what YouTube done. Because there's some stuff I still don't know how to put if I didn't want to be on live with y'all showing myself today, I just wouldn't have knew how to do anything besides have a black screen. I don't know how to put no avatar up or nothing on vertical yet. But I'm learning. Oh, okay, Wagyu. I see something about Wagyu. Hold on. Renegade says, if I could take a whole crow and carve it out of... Oh, you meant a cow. Okay, you said cow. I seen a crow. Oh, that's why I wanted my laptop. It's acting crazy. If I could take a whole cow and carve out all the steak I can take... I'm not doing it myself. And I'm thinking just take me a little bit out and ground it up so I can make my baby some spaghetti. Wagyu is my favorite steak. Treat your daughter to it. Girl, that sounds like expensive. Yeah, I'm about to say, there we go, Platinum. Wagyu is very expensive. I treat her to it if it's on food stamps. Where can I find that on food stamps? Because the Wagyu ain't getting my Montes. And it's so buttery and tender. I've never had Wagyu. I've always heard that was expensive cut. Da 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 da. And she loved steak though. But if we can find some at one of the meat markets on sale or something like that, we'll get it. But definitely not out the hood. Vibes, I'm wondering if they are clickable on the replay. I'm about to say leave one of them up and we'll see. But for some reason, y'all take me 12 hours to get my live chat back. I don't know why. It's been taking over 12 hours for any of my live streams to get my live chat. I don't know if they got an eye on me or what. Okay, and it's so buttery and tender. I read that. Okay, Platinum. Copper said, yes, Platinum. I eat organ meat too. Even veal sweetbreads. I heard about the sweetbread. Like, all this stuff y'all talking about. I be hearing Chef Ramsay now tell the sweetbreads. Isn't that like hearts too or something like that? Don't want it. Copper say duck is my favorite bird. Well, we just, mine is chicken. I ain't had nothing but chicken as a bird. You know, that one piece of duck I had at that job, but I haven't eaten pigeon, which they call squab. I do know that. I haven't eaten quail. Any other chicken or bird, I ain't ate it. Renegade said, you just got to make sure that the steak is seasoned properly. Oh, and I season all my stuff very well. Like, that's something I can do. I can really cook and blend some seasonings and, you know, make some stuff up, but I ain't been cooking lately, and y'all got me getting back in my passion now tonight. I'm about to go about to use all my food stamps on some bullshit tomorrow. Except for that Wagyu. Anyone ever eat bear meat? Not me. That's what Renegade asking y'all. Okay, Copper and Drea tabs give me life. Girl, it be, I don't know. I subscribe to Drea. I don't see her stuff in my algorithm yet. Maybe she got to type more. It be Copper and Golden for me, girl. Golden, where you at, girl? Golden be having me rolling. Her Copper too. I'm like, damn, they is reading them today. I might not say nothing. Y'all know I'm trying to keep myself out of mess. And y'all see, as soon as I type something, I got myself a mess yesterday. All I gotta do is type something in somebody's chat. And people be ready to make me content. I write open. I'm gonna make you content. I'm gonna drag you. I ain't said nothing. I'm just over here with my people in them, supporting my people in them. But they like to fuck with me. But I ain't bothered. I ain't worried. Let's see what's going on. How many? Oh, it's 13 of y'all still in here. Thank you all. Any bushwatchers or anything, I appreciate you all so much. Your Noodles, your cat crying. I think she coming out the room. Yeah, I got to get up out of here in a minute, y'all. But we're going to be getting out of here soon. As soon as I can catch up to my little, I don't want to leave no comments unread. Okay, y'all talked about the bear, Renegade. I almost tried bear once. I would. Oh, my gosh. You being rude, Ali. Okay, you said their tabs be getting folks together. Yes, they do. They never pop up for me. I have to. Okay, see, Golden definitely in my algorithm from the news, and I think Copper be in my algorithm because, like I said, before I even started a channel for real, me and Copper had already subscribed to each other. I subscribed to Drea about 2-3 weeks ago, maybe 4. I found her, and I didn't know she was doing stuff over there, but it don't pop up in my algorithm, so I got to go start searching for you, Drea. Okay. Vibes, I've been good lately. You been being good, Drea? Somebody told me bear meat is delicious. So you ain't had it yourself, Renegade. Drea, like 2 days. Okay, she only been good for 2 days, Vibes. And that's because she been having to get her health together, and she been in the hospital and stuff. But that was the time to be fucking with them, laid right up there. But when you healing, typing and cussing their asses out. Bitch, fuck y'all. I love that for you, Copper. You really been everywhere, from the farm to the, what, I can't say that word. Am I saying it right, Platinum? Foie grass? I don't know. But yeah, Copper at Life Injury. I can't wait till she to get over there and find out what's really good. Like, you gonna keep your name as just Copper? Like, or you gonna try to do something and brand something else? Like, I wanna know. I'm excited. I like to see people win. Now, Platinum says, did you try that pork belly yet? Who had pork belly? My baby cooked some. I didn't eat any, though. They've been selling pork belly in our grocery store, and she cooked some twice. The first time, it came out good. The second time, she ended up overcooking it or almost burning it or something. I think she put her sauce on too early. You know how sometimes like soy sauce and brown sugar and stuff will burn up if you don't, take care of it while you watch. And she don't be taking care of her stuff sometimes. But let's see. Mel says, Copper, they will kill them and eat them down here in the deep south. I guess they don't care about the laws. What is they killing? What y'all talking about? I missed something. Oh, the bears. Okay, the bears. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to catch up so y'all can get up. I read the pork belly. I read the laws. Now, Fifi says, my big mom used to cook duck when I was a kid, so it was long ago because I'm 55 now. Oh, let's see. I just never had duck with that job, and I don't know what job it was. It was one of them fine dining restaurants in Atlanta, though. I don't know. I worked at a lot of restaurants, y'all. I still want to know where this grown-ass ghetto kitty be. He don't go nowhere, Vibe. You was in the live the other day when he was jumping up and running around everywhere. He'd be out there, and he'll go up under my neighbor porch and sleep. You could have slept in the house. He'll sit on my porch and look. He'll go run across the street and just look around. It used to be a lot more freak. I think the animal control been picking up the cats. I ain't seen no other cats in a while. But it's normally used to have a bunch of stray cats in the neighborhood. Either they done ran off and got hit or other people done took them in. But the ghetto kitty be ghettoing. And I was trying to make a short of him doing all that stuff the other day, but I ain't got to it yet. It'll probably be out tomorrow. You say, Renegade said, deer meat is good too. Copper says, I try to be introducing my people to new-ish all the time. Yes, you be putting me up, not just on food, but you teach me a lot. A lot of y'all do. Like, I think I've benefited from I've learned something from everyone in my chat, except for Renegade so far, because you're new here, Renegade. But you've been rocking with us, so please make sure you did subscribe, and you can come back and join in on the conversation. Let me see. All right, Let me see. VQ getting some. What? I ain't reading that. I ain't reading that, Platinum. Drill said vibes. He be climbing trees and everything. Yes, like Ghetto Kitty is everything to me. He is so wow. While he doing flips right now through the house. He running from the den, coming over here, jumping on my couch, running back. We just gonna let him do what he do. We should all commit to being carnivores. We're fine being omnivores. We'll have a balance in life, Renegade. That makes sense, Mel, of course. But I know if many people would have access to bear meat, including me. I don't know if I want no bear, y'all. Or elk. I see somebody, Platinum say she love pork belly. Copper say elk meat is good as hell. I don't want it. I don't want it. Ghetto Kitty, calm down. No, don't jump up here. Y'all hear him galloping? He really galloping through the house, y'all. What you hollering about, Vibes? The sea urchins aren't dangerous. You just crack the shell like any other shellfish. Okay. I don't know. For some reason, I thought they was dangerous. And I feel like they be having to put gloves on or something. Maybe it's the black ink. I don't know. I need to probably watch Chef Ramsay again. Now, Renegade, the alligator meat. It's this place in Georgia that I used to go to, a little seafood place. And I went on a date one time years and years ago, and the guy had got the swamp platter, and it had alligator and frogs and all that stuff. Everything was fried. And I wanted to taste that alligator so bad, but I was scared. Y'all. Yeah, Raquel do be cooking up a storm in the night. Got us all stuck on food, Drea. Woohoo, let's make gardening contagious. Yes. You really have opened my eyes up to that, Mel. Now, Vibe says, that be a good title. Come here, my cat, talk to me. Girl, but he need to do something. I see your thing. Oh, come here, my cat, talk to me. Me and Ghetto Kitty gonna be saying some crazy stuff. Renegade, did you want to go in half on a cow? Y'all trying to buy cows in the chat? Anybody selling the cow? Y'all trying to eat the steak? Just grind me up some meat, y'all. Grind me up some beef. Package me a little bit to the side. Copper got National Geographic in her fridge. What don't you eat, miss? Lord, not the whole National Geographic. I just don't want no tongue. I ain't doing the tongue. Everything else y'all was talking about, I might can work with. I might can work with the alligator. I might can work with, you know, the duck and all, and the deers and all that. But I'm definitely not working with no tongues. Okay, Japanese butcher. They accept EBT. That's where I can get the Wagyu from. Okay. Let me know. Oh, my short-term memory worked, y'all. You know, sometimes it be tripping sometimes. But some supermarkets are selling ground Wagyu meat now. I don't want no ground one. I want to try the, you know, filet itself. Renegade, you can eat for a year from a half a cow. I ain't know that. I want to go live later, but don't know what happened today. I didn't see anything, Vibes. I was on, that's why I was like, ooh, the sector dry today. I don't think I seen not one person from the sector go live today. Besides Beat Beat, but I don't know what she did. You know, I'm not interested in her. I'm over her, y'all. Y'all can keep talking about her. I'm over her. I don't care what she do. I don't care. I don't care. But I don't know what else happened though. Cause I was scrolling. I really didn't watch many sectors today on YouTube. I watched a couple of Marcus videos that he dropped. I watched something that Karamo had dropped. And I think that was it for me, y'all. But I appreciate my moderators, Mels, and Vibes. Y'all been keeping my chat lovely. Thank you, Drill, for those traffic lights. Renegade say moose meat. Now, okay, you talking about too much meat. Hey, Black Diamond Girl, I'm real behind in my chat. I'm sorry. Is anybody else in here that I ain't got to yet and I ain't spoke? But welcome, Black Diamond. We was having a good conversation. Well, our conversation's still good, but we were talking about something productive. I know the whole time you just hear us talk about food. It's Raquel's fault. She was making pepper steak. And next thing you know, girl, we've been talking about all types of shit. We done went to all the countries, all the meat. Oh, I do remember eating moose when I was young. Papa, you done ate some moose knuckles? Not the moose knuckles. Can't remember the experiences though. Okay. How about elephant? Okay, we ain't got no more meat for you, Renegade. Welcome, Black Diamond. Thank you. That's what I'm doing. I was in the bed cussing some bum. Girl, yes, lay there and get them together. Okay, I don't eat chicken nuggets. I've seen them eating moose on the survival show alone. I'm not eating none of that. I'm not eating none of that. Yeah, if y'all can, somebody, if the link work, Malika looking for Drill Channel 2. If y'all know how to, one of y'all can get it for me. If YouTube allow it. Okay, now it's past my eating time. The devil is a Black Diamond. That's what they in here doing it, girl. We've been in here just talking about food. And it's not past my eating time. I need to eat. I'm gonna put my bacon in the oven, take me a shower, y'all. And it might be about 1 o'clock by then, but I'm still 11:30 or 12, 1. I don't know. I'm still be eating me a BLT because that's what I'm gonna eat. Now Platinum said I love pork belly. Okay, Malika said I don't have a channel. I just post. That's a channel. That's a channel. You got a channel, Drea. Even though right now you're just using it as your community wall, you have a whole channel. Like if like that's just like Golden Signature. She basically just used hers for the community post. But she was able to gain all those subscribers, and then she did do some videos and stuff before, or a live or two. You know, a live or something, or a video here and there. But y'all, everybody got a channel. That's what they say. If we on here typing, we got a channel. Now, whether you add to it or not, but that's probably why you ain't coming to my algorithm. But I'm going to go over there and hit something. See what I can hit. So I can be nosy. Now, let's see. Oh, I don't ham or pork chop. Oh, you don't like ham or pork? Now, that's where you drawing the line. I'm drawing the line with you right there, cop. You going to eat tongue, but you ain't going to do the ham? I can understand the pork chops. I'll eat them, though, but not the ham. I need me some ham and bacon. Okay. I don't know what that is. Okay, now you going, Renegade, you been over there drinking? Okay. You know, I see it now. You say you half asleep. I'm about to say, what you doing? But it's my name if you ever want to look it up. Okay, that's what she was telling you is your name. Spicy hogshead cheese. I don't want none of that either. Something I like a lot. I don't want it. Yes, he got the zoomies drilled. He done calm down now, but he come in and he get them zoomies. And I wanted to buy him some catnip, but I heard somebody had said on one of them, somebody said their cat was acting up on that shit. And I ain't doing it. My cat going nuts right now too. It might be the time. I don't know if he mad because he came in, but he got everything he need. His whole little box. He got. I put fresh water in there today. He has his pate food and he has his hard food. I might give him a lickable treat though. But you say my cat going nuts right now too. Da da da. Da. Okay, I used the older rabbit, wild boar, and kangaroo. Okay, yeah, y'all going too far on the meats. We getting up out of here. Miss, yes, thank you, Vibes Queen. Miss Open trying to go. Come to the future, girl. I'm coming. I'm coming. But I don't be wanting to leave no comments left behind. And I still got a couple of more. Don't y'all don't type no more. Don't type no more. Renegade sub to the channel. Yes, we're gonna let Renegade sub. Okay, Drill. When I come, when I came home from getting my daughter at school today, there was a whole grocery order at my door that wasn't mine. It was about $300 worth of groceries. I got endless. Yes, somebody had an Instacart or DoorDash or something, delivered it to the wrong house, and they need to bring me some. But that's a blessing. Enjoy it. Copper says, Plaid, my brand sell kangaroo dog food. Okay. Y'all, I don't want none of that. I'm good. Kangaroo dog food. I seen old girl and I was like, ooh, who old girl? Okay, never mind her. Okay, see, that's what was going on. I don't watch her. I don't watch her. I'm not interested. Okay, sadly only steak sets my soul on fire. You stuck on the steak. Drill said I smoked the big joint and got right got right paranoid people were going on to knock on the door. Girl, I don't get paranoid no more. Like, I don't know. I just smoke and I'm chilling. In which I hadn't even smoked since way earlier, and I probably won't smoke tonight though. The Belgian, you said Platinum said the Belgian I ain't never heard of. I would have questioned him or her eating kangaroo, wild boar, and rabbit ordered online. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. Vibes Queen said, it's not working, Malika. If you leave me a comment, I'll send it to you. Okay, so make sure y'all reaching out so everybody can connect. I dropped it, hopefully. Yeah, we'll find out. It probably ain't working. Now, Copper says, we have sheep breed here, and that's only found here. Black belly sheep. I don't want no... I'm not really a lamb chop eater. I tried to cook some lamb chops for Thanksgiving. They ain't come out that good. I just go to a restaurant here and there, but I'm not really big. It's like they're good while you're eating it, but it's like an aftertaste or something. I don't like. Okay, that works for me. Da da da. Okay, Renegade. Okay, we get you a steak, Renegade. Renegade is on the steak. You say ham is too pink and funny tasting. Girl, it feels like what humans taste like. It probably is, but I'm gonna eat me some ham. And I might even throw some ham on my bacon, lettuce, tomato, and put some cheese on. I'm about to eat me some food, y'all. Y'all got me up in here cooking. Okay, who's cooking all these wild? Ain't nobody eating all that platinum. Subscribe to the channel, my supreme leader. Thank you so much, Renegade. I appreciate your subscription and you communicating and being in here vibing with us tonight. Copper said I cook them mostly. My husband only cooks rare foods from the village. Oh, okay. I'm not eating no snails. Not like you know, that's unless it's the calamari itself. I don't like the mussels either. Okay, there you go, Renegade. I finally got to the end, y'all. I love to hear you speak, so keep on talking. Oh, Renegade, I'm getting up out of here. I know I'm country. I'm country, but come back tomorrow. I'm here Monday through Friday and randomly on Saturday sometimes. So come back and check me out. Copper says, but if it requires grilling, my husband will grill it or cook it outside on a fire. And the leg of lamb, lamb neck, and lamb shanks is my favorite part. Lamb chops is overrated to me. Yeah, I'm not on it. I have here and there, but I appreciate all y'all tonight. For those that are going to catch the replay and get all the way here, I really thank you. We did talk about little baby Miss Shirley. We telling y'all to leave Peach McIntyre babies alone. Well, I am as a Peach supporter. Y'all grown asses lay up off Peach McIntyre and her babies. We want to know, Trump, thank you for freeing my auntie and uncle now. Julie and Todd, Christy, I thank you. Oh, Chrisley, I'm talking Christy. Chrisley, I thank you. And I want to shout out everybody that vibe with me tonight. And definitely my moderators, Mel's and Vibes, Copper, Platinum, Drea, Malika, Miss Brown for listening and tuning in, jumping up in here. That's my girl. I feel like I'm missing some. Oh, Copper. Who else am I missing? Black Diamond. Thank you for stopping in. I'm trying to get back to my chat. I don't want to miss nobody. But, you know, and Raquel, because you started this shit. Raquel started it. Miss Fifi, I appreciate you. I believe this is your first time here. I thank you for joining in on the conversation with us. And I want all y'all to be back here tomorrow night. Tomorrow it will be 10 o'clock. Most likely because I'm going to try to look like somebody tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to try to come home, wash my hair, and braid it up, and be on live at 10 as we talk about first dates. I'm gonna schedule that one, even though I wanted to see what was going on. Hey now, why we're leaving because I have been here for 2 hours and 4 minutes and some change. I am a single mother. I have to get up in the morning. Oh, yep, shout out to Brown Eye and Mike D. How can I forget my man? Hey Warrior. Thank you, Warrior girl. Yeah, we about to get out of here. You see, we've been all over the live. We'd have been all over the live. I don't know why we have to approve those. But yes, yeah, the earlier part was the good information. After about 45 minutes, y'all, we went somewhere. And we ain't been back since. But I thank all y'all. And like I said, tomorrow, 10 o'clock, we're going to be talking about first dates. And we'll go from there. I want all you all to have a great night. I know y'all are trying to say goodbye to each other. And I don't like how fast the live stream ends. So I'm going to play my little traffic jammer song. And, let y'all say goodbye, and then I'll click the thing out. But I'm not reading no more y'all comments unless y'all saying goodbye. Why is everything is so ghetto over here tonight? I might not be playing the song. It's like my laptop ain't even coming on properly. Oh, nothing don't want to work. I got spots on my phone. Oh, I'm sorry that you're lonely, Renegade. I said I wasn't reading no more chats, but I don't like people to be sad and lonely. I was gonna give you some music to hopefully get you up out of here, but my laptop doing crazy stuff. I got to keep powering it on and off. Okay, there we go. And hopefully I can get the music on for you, and we'll make it do what it do. Hold on. Yeah, my little laptop just acting crazy, but we about to get it in there. But I appreciate all of you all for being traffic jammers, being supportive of me and mine. Y'all don't know how much that means to me. Miss Open is on her way. Before I came live, I had 422. I'm hopeful that I can at least be at 425, but I doubt it. But I'm hopeful. I'm very hopeful. Okay, I got my little song. It's about to load up, y'all. And we're going to be up out of here. Good night, y'all.
Rest assured, Miss Open is fire. Daily categories lifting you higher. Pull up, jump out, open
Good
the
night.
door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news with traffic jams, it's true. Join a ride, make it do what it do. Opinionated news is here for you. Hot topics dropping, always something new.
Yeah,
Stop by the station.
Mel, you got a couple of minutes. If you can find one of their links before him, you got about 2 minutes.
Join me, I'm Miss Open, ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard. Let's jam this traffic and spread the word.
Y'all have a good night. I hopefully see y'all tomorrow.
Buckle up, I'm driving the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Yeah. Opinionated news is here to stay. So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember Miss Open and opinionated news.
Put my bacon in the oven, y'all.
Subscribe to become a traffic jammer. Miss Open is fire. Daily categories lifting you higher.
I gotta do my hair.
Open the door. Stay in the know is what we're here for. Non-stop news for traffic.
Yeah, Renegade, subscribe to that channel. And it'll lead you to more stuff. Participate when you get there.
Ready to claim wealth. Dropping news and gems like I never left. Views that matter, each voice is heard. Let's jam this traffic and spread the word. Discussions top tier, put your clutch in gear. Buckle up, I'm driving the news all day, every day, getting to the views. Opinionated news is here to stay. So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like and subscribe to become a traffic jammer.
Become a traffic jammer, y'all.
Traffic jammer.
I wish you well, Renegade.
So beep beep, now get out the way. Remember Miss Open and opinionated news is fire. Like and subscribe to become a traffic jammer.
Okay.
Light as a rocket jammer.
I don't think y'all ever heard this second version of it. I cut it down so it wouldn't be so long.
To become a traffic jammer. Yeah.
And I'm ending it there. Good night, you all.